Yay!
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Yeah, because my
Cliffhanger?
question will be answered. Yeah. No, it's a question about the game, but
Okay,
it'll
gotcha,
get figured out.
We're live! Whoa, that's crazy! Skill check is live! Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yo. Zach, are we live on YouTube as well? I don't see you yet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are. I just got the notification.
Wahoo! Oh, it just worked. Yay!
We're in two places at once.
First I'm over here. Then I'm over there.
Concurrent screaming.
Concurrent screaming is so...
Okay, hello, VOD viewers
No way.
and early baby chat.
Yeah, we're here. Hello.
We are gonna do more Dungeons and Dragons. Yippee!
Yeah, I figure since we
We should BS for a little bit and let people kind
Yeah, I
of.
was gonna say, we're 25 minutes late. Let's give people a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. I think I'm very excited to play Quiet here with you guys, but honestly, just so good to be back at the table. You know what I mean?
The table.
The
I will
table.
say, sitting here theory crafting about the campaign has made I'm like, oh wait, this was really fun.
Yeah.
Because I know I was like, I don't know how often I'll be able to hop into it, and I thought about it, and I was like, I'll make time.
Yeah.
I don't know if we explained the guild premise to you, but we want to do a place where it's very easy for people to come in and out. So if you can't make a week, then that's okay. So Danny isn't sure as to whether he'll be able to play fully off and on, but he knows he wants to jump in and out, and that's fine. So in this campaign, we're just going to play games when we want to play and have some fun and jump in.
Yay.
Yes.
I'm going to play a new character every week to make it really
Oh. Holy
You
shit.
could make a character that's got time-based amnesia every 24 hours. He finds a new personality. He resets.
That's awesome. I played a Hexblade Warlock once that every time he summoned his weapon, I rolled a d20 and it created a random weapon that did a random damage type. So sometimes I would have a light hammer that did slashing damage, and it's this does a d4. It's garbage. And sometimes it would be a great axe that deals force damage, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm unstoppable. Oh my goodness.
Someone asked if that was Among Us.
Yeah.
It actually kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
Can't believe that they saw that so quickly. I thought that was going to be an Easter egg, but no.
Yeah, no, Among Us.
Yep.
Among Us. That's pretty cool. I'm super excited to play this, although
I didn't like that.
Yeah, no, me neither.
given that we've only played it once, I can't wait to make a bunch of misplays on the Skill Check channel. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
What else is new?
Can you misplay in D&D? Come on, it's hard.
Hey, that's right. There you go.
Guys, this is going to be a really rules-tight adventure.
Oh, yeah.
If you saw old skill check and were like, I want more of this.
Look,
No.
go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else. This is gonna be full lame game.
Who is that man?
Go to Critical Role.
Yeah. If you want to have a good time, go see Critical Role.
Hey,
We're here to be.
Hey, those guys just make up the rules. So
We
of course they get to
we
it.
should play a game where when we're traversing to a new place, we should get treadmills. And we actually have to walk the distance.
The shortest campaign ever. I start walking and I'm like,
Do we really want to go to that town over there?
Yeah.
It's 3 miles. We have to
Wait, you
fucking
guys
walk
want to sit here and
somewhere.
drink beer?
yeah. It's like, oh,
That would be great.
Maybe
We're
just-
only allowed to play the next D&D game once you guys have all completed a collective amount of traveling that would get you to the town.
yeah, it'll be perfect.
You just walk to work every week.
Really good. That sounds like a really fun one shot.
Yeah, we have to do all of our walking off game, so it's okay, between the games, we have to walk collectively
You have
250 miles.
You have to do your homework steps.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd
You
be a
have to
good
cash it
D&D
in.
slash. I'm trademarking this D&D weight loss regime.
Oh!
Someone already does it, I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's on TikTok.
Is it really?
There is a workout program, this guy does a workout program for every single subclass, individually. So you can find your character's subclass and you can work out how your character would.
No, he needs a workout for everybody.
Yeah. While you're playing D&D, you're also working out.
Yeah.
Oh no, I rolled
passed
that
it.
one. I have to do 50 crunches.
Yeah.
They just point you to the chin-up bar in the corner.
Yeah.
You don't get to leave until you do 100.
Oh my gosh.
That's great. Okay, are we ready to shape the discussion and start moving?
Yeah, let's do the damn thing.
Chat, we love Dungeons and Dragons. We have this problem where we can't get everybody together all the time always and then make a billion videos about it because it takes a lot of time and effort. And so we decided we're just going to keep things fast and loose. People who can show up and play, we're going to play, and we're going to stream them. So you'll get to see them if you're watching this back on YouTube later as VODs, but otherwise, we're just going to get together and play when we can. You'll see these are kind of like the core 5 faces, although Danny has said probably in the next coming weeks he's going to be in and out because he's a busy boy. So you'll see some combination of these people, maybe some other old favorites come back in and out.
And different from Skill Check first game, Ryan DM.
Oh, yeah.
DM.
And
Rejoice, no
We've
DM.
spoken. We hate Drew.
Yeah, the people, they hate me.
Well,
Now I'm a player.
I was gonna say, now you're in it every week.
Yeah, exactly.
Question from the chat is, are they going to be one-shots or loose one-shots? No, this will be the same world, and there will be the same characters, but it will be a lot more flexible on who goes on the adventures. So, maybe the story will be a little looser, but no, not one-shots, because they want everything to mean something. And Drew will be playing in the game.
Hello!
Whoa.
I'm going to be playing a character and doing all of the things that I can to make people click off the video. So, you're welcome.
I'm sick. All right, what do we do today, Drew?
So before we get into a new D&D campaign, we wanted to have this thing where people can hop in and out whenever they want. And we wanted that to be in fiction. So we have an idea to build a town atop a mountain, and there's no better way to do world building than to play this game called A Quiet Year. It's by this guy who I think his name is Joe McDonaldo.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know. It seems a little like a
Like an alias?
pen name type thing, like a nom de plume, if you would. But basically, we're going to go through a deck of cards and play through a full year of this.
McDowell?
Yeah, McDowell? I think so.
Thanks, Joe.
And we're just going to build out a town. And if you can see in the bottom left of your screen, there's a map that has a mountain with a big flat top, an ocean to the top left, an empty space to the top right, and then we're going to...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait,
Yeah, there you go. Ryan's doing it.
it's down here, right?
Yeah.
It's to your right. Yeah.
Is it this way?
It's so weird
I
to
mean,
do this live. Yeah.
No, it's the other way.
No, it's right over. It's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
over here. It's
Yeah,
right
yeah,
over.
It'll be right here.
I'm trying to wait for it to catch up.
Yeah. So we are going to be walking up to this map. I keep putting my pencil in front of.
That's fine. Chat like pencils.
We're going to be walking up to the map and like adding projects to it and buildings and things like that to build out this world before we go and inhabit it.
We wanted a loose description of the world before we got there, just as a concept. So it's a top of the mountain town that is a mining town, recently kind of fatigued after a gold rush due to what we think is maybe dragon eggs. That's all we know right now. And the idea is that we'll come up with it together.
Yeah. So if we want, we can cover a little bit of the setup steps. So now that we have the terrain sketched out, the next things that we have to do are set up starting resources. So each of us is going to pick a resource that we think is going to be important to this town. Oh, do we have a name for the town?
Top of the world.
Top of the world. So maybe someone can write that on the map at some point.
Yeah. at some point.
Everyone can decide.
Loosey goosey, baby. Loosey goosey.
We need to decide some things that are important to the top of the world, things that it needs and are not plentiful. So if we want, we can start with Ryan, and then we'll go around the table clockwise.
Something that it needs but doesn't have.
It's something that it needs and isn't plentiful. So like we wouldn't say air, because the people there need air, but like it's everywhere. Like they can just
It
breathe.
is the top of the mountain, so it's kind of thin.
Yeah, but like, do we have running water? Is it hard to
Yeah.
get running water here? Do we need
That's-
like stone, or do we
That's
have
a
lots of
good
that?
Question. I would say we live on top of the mountain, so the only thing we have is probably whatever we can get. So probably just basic food is tough.
Okay. I'm gonna keep track of the resources just because I need to.
So would that be a scarcity? Is that what that is?
No. Right now we're just choosing resources.
Oh.
You chose food.
Okay.
Chase, choose a resource that you think the place needs.
Needs like would have a lot of abundance of.
It's something that it needs that it doesn't have plenty of. So like air, everyone has access to. We don't want to write down air. Like maybe we need playing cards because the whole town runs on playing cards, but you know it's hard to get them up the
What
mountain.
do we need in an
I'm
old?
gonna say ale.
Ale. Oh, yeah.
But hell yeah,
Hey.
brother.
Cheers.
I'll drink to that.
I'm gonna put booze just because it'll cover all alcohol that
Okay.
we can find.
He said ale.
Okay, I'm writing it down. You're right. Far be it from me to decide for you.
You
It's
get your
ale.
own turn.
Okay, it's ale, hard liquor, soft drinks, water. Yeah.
I was gonna say Dr. Pepper, but now I'm really.
Yeah, no.
Mining town probably doesn't have that much. I'm gonna say it's the top of a mountain. I'm going to say wood, lumber.
Oh, yeah, there's no way.
Yeah. We're gonna need to build stuff.
Cool. Something that we need that is hard to get. The top of a mountain. Let's say information.
Oh, because we're isolated?
Yeah, I think that like the only thing that we can do is observe, but like people never come up the mountain because
Yeah,
it's
true.
hard. So like we never get news of like the outside world.
I should have gone more abstract. I'm really.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, you want to redo?
If you want to redo, there's no rules except for the ones on this paper
That we don't.
that we don't have to follow.
When you said this town was fatigued from a gold rush, what do you mean by that?
So like they discovered like dragon eggs and the biggest dragon horde of all time, and a bunch of people came in like the old gold rush. They all came in, they stayed here, they mined everything out of the mountain, and then when everything dried up, everybody left.
So now it's basically a deserted town that like 70 to 80.
I was
people
gonna
live
say precious metals.
Oh yeah,
Precious metals.
there's none left. Yeah.
I guess if I wanted to walk mine back, I could say would trade fall under your information?
at. I think trade is different enough
Yeah,
that
I
maybe
mean,
that would be good.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Like we don't really
commerce.
have local connections. Like we
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
It's hard to get up the mountain to constantly
yeah.
Yep.
trade
I like
routes.
trade.
Cool. That's cool.
Chelsea?
Chat is saying goats a lot.
So
So,
mountains have goats.
well, do
Well,
they?
but we have a town.
Well, this mountain.
And also they could
Fire.
work. They could work in the mines.
I love goats.
The goats.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
for
put goats.
Goats is great.
I like
Okay,
goat.
so now that we have all of the resources, we have to decide one of them that is in abundance, and then all of the rest are scarce.
Goats.
All right, we have an abundance of goats.
And then
Perfect.
everything else is scarce. We have no food, no trade, no lumber, no information, and no metal.
We have goats.
But we have goats. That's all we really need.
I have a project we can start.
Well, we know that these goats don't like sniff out precious metals.
They
or
might.
lumber.
Well, we don't know anything about the goats right now.
True.
They could have mutations, some crazy shit. Also,
That's fantastic.
for the people at the table, this is going to be a fantasy world, like
Yeah.
D&D is. So maybe
The goats
the
can
goats are
talk.
magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something.
The goats are sentient.
Yeah. A resource that we could have put is like magical artifacts.
Yeah.
Or like arcane energies, shit like that.
We have a theory or two about some of the more like campaign defining items like that. We're hoping they come up here. We'll see.
Yeah. It doesn't have to at all. And now we just start fucking playing, guys.
Yay.
Chase, we randomly rolled that you go first.
All right.
So you're going to start by going over to the board, drawing a card off the top of the deck, and then Papa's going to tell you what the card means.
You will always have two choices to decide what the card means.
Yeah.
I'll draw a card.
Yep, off the top.
First one.
I tell you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
King of Spades.
King of Hearts.
It can't happen.
It's over, guys. The deck functions as seasons.
Okay.
So it's sorted by suit. So it's all hearts, all diamonds.
Remember that we're playing as the voice of the community, basically. So your two options are: a young boy starts digging in the ground and discovers something unexpected. What is it? Or an old man confesses to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done? So you get to make the answer to this, and then when the card is resolved, you also get an action for
So
it.
I choose one of those.
Correct.
And then
And something you can do is like name the character who does it.
Yeah, yeah,
and maybe they come back.
You
It's just that
should.
none of us will play as the character, but like if you say Old Man Jenkins,
We
then
might. We might.
you know maybe Old Man Jenkins does something in the future or dies or fucking something
yeah,
happens.
I'm trying to think because it's a mining town. They've already been digging.
Yeah.
I feel like if there was something to be found, it would have been found at that point.
Wouldn't it be extraordinary though? If a
What's
young
the-
boy is like
What's
it could
the
be either.
jewel from-
There- I love this game because of how
The
good
what?
it is.
The jewel from Lord of the Rings, or the
jewel?
Hobbit, or whatever. The really shiny
Oh,
one
the
that
one that
like
the dragon's
starts fucking
protecting?
everything.
Oh yeah, it's literally like the dragon.
The Dragonstone.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that
yeah.
what it's
Dragon.
Oakenstone.
I'll go-
something. I can't
Yeah.
remember now.
I'll go with the young boy discovering something.
Okay.
That'd be fine.
And does he have a name? Does he have any
Yeah.
lore?
We'll name him Percival,
Okay.
and he will discover.
Possible jewels.
Oil.
Dr.
A big thing is that when we're doing this, the cards you can make good or bad.
Yeah.
Your action at the end of your turn, usually discovering something new is bad, holding a discussion is neutral, and starting a project is usually good. Like it'll solve a problem.
There is room to mix in there too, because remember we can take contempt if you do something mean.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. So whatever you want this boy to find, it can be good, bad. It could be. It just shouldn't be like, oh, we find food, trade lumber, and you know.
I mean, I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Say
Arcane.
he finds
Thanks, Rye 45.
a powerful art, like magical artifact.
Cool.
Nice.
Overlooked by the mining people.
Yeah. Okay, I love it. All right.
Go put it on the damn board.
Yep. Where,
And then on the top of the world, this like little mountaintop, like make these drawings like maybe an inch by an inch,
Okay.
and then yeah.
So he wanted to draw the artifact. Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Okay.
The idea is that at the end of this stream, that map is going to be unrecognizable from what it is right
Yeah,
now.
sure.
Like it'll have so much garbage all over it.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, cool. Percival's artifact. Cannot wait to play with that.
I love Percival. You can give more detail if you want, but magic artifact is good enough.
Magic.
No, don't write on it.
Oh, okay.
So
That was like the
You don't-
biggest rule change.
Yeah. It's not that you can't write on it. It's just that like
that you should.
words are less entertaining
I
than
see.
having just pictures.
I see.
Well,
I'll
also
put
the
some, I'll put some squiggles then. Squiggles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you write words, then the characters in the world are going to have like 10-foot words in front, like letters. Like, fuck, I can't move.
So now you will decide whether you want to discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project. Well, actually, the project dice would tick down, but we don't have any projects going on.
I'll hold the discussion then.
Sure. So the way discussions work is that you start by either asking a question or making a declaration. If you ask a question, you get the final word. If you make a declaration, you don't get the final word.
Okay.
And then we go around.
Should the artifact be a good artifact or a bad artifact?
Well,
Is
when
that-
we hold the discussion, we're acting as the community.
Yeah. Like a town form.
Yeah. So the
like,
community
should
doesn't get to
we
decide.
keep the artifact?
Yeah.
Yeah, should
I see.
research, you know.
And then this might inform like what he if we come to like a good consensus, like we don't wrap up, but if everyone's like this is evil, then on his turn he might start a project to bury the artifact or something.
Or you could be like, how do we feel? And I can be like, I think that it's bad. Because I'm the old people of the community.
Okay. So what do we think? Good.
question.
Should we keep it? Do we blow it up?
I'm gonna say artifact. If it went missing, if we didn't detect it for all this time while people were going crazy in the mines, then I think that maybe there's some sinister energies to it, like it was lying in wait.
It didn't harm the boy.
The boy was chosen.
I'll say probably belongs to the dragon. We don't want him to come back and fuck with us.
Good call.
I don't know what to do,
There's
but
a
it probably
dragon?
belongs to him.
Good call. Good call.
I would say it's probably worth a little something, and now that we're fucking poor, maybe we should use it to trade.
Also a good point.
I woke up from a nap. I had a dream that a dragon would pay us for it.
Okay, and that's the discussion. Oh, you can be asking.
We're on hard times here in top of the world. I say we try and barter, see what we can get for it.
Cool. Good discussion. And now we go on to the next turn. Okay, go pull a card.
Clappies.
And now I will stop GMing because we understand the rule structure.
Oh, Jack of Queens, Jack of Hearts, Jack of Queens.
Ace of
That's all the merit.
Ace of Fours. What was it you said earlier?
What?
It was it you said earlier. Ace of Fours.
The X of Fours.
It's you see a good omen. What is it? Or you see a bad omen. What is it?
Ooh.
How?
That's all you get.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say.
Should I put like a dollar sign next to it to show
What you
we're
can
good?
draw.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Discussions don't result in anything other
what we
than
do
us
from-
understanding our points of view.
Yeah, now we know the community. Some people want to sell it. People think it's harmless. Some people think it's bad.
Yeah, and we shouldn't talk about what we're going to do with it anymore. Like, we should just leave it be, and then if somebody wants to start a project on it, they can, yada, yada, yada.
Okay.
So with omens, I know some of the stuff you should draw on there, and some of it is
You don't
stuff
have
that
to.
It depends on what it is,
I
right?
was going to say, bad omen.
Ooh.
I look out, like we're on top of the mountain. I look out in the forest, like I see a shadow of two sprawling big wings.
Bad omen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so what makes discover something new technically bad?
So it's never something bad.
Yeah.
It's just like something
Stuff
new
it.
is on the map, and usually it's like either causing a conflict or problem. The only thing we don't want it to be is like, oh, we found a billion food.
Yeah,
It,
exactly.
it can be a resource, though. He's just saying it's not interesting if we just solve the problem.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Usually it's just trying to create intrigue.
Like, I think discovering something new would be like, oh, there is a pile of food, but it's like in a raider stronghold.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean?
So you can discover something new, you can start a project or hold a discussion.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, this is a pretty permanent thing, Drew. Like, because your goats.
They're everywhere. when are you not hearing goats?
I'm gonna start a project. Maybe we should start a lodge in case we found this magical artifact. Maybe there are more, and maybe we start getting buyers in here for our magical artifacts. They need somewhere to stay, so maybe we build a lodge.
Okay.
All right.
Like a trading lodge?
Yeah, sort of like upstairs. It's like they stay there, and then it's almost like a bazaar down at the bottom.
Cool. Go make it.
How many weeks do you think it will take?
If it was just a lodge or it was just one of those, I think it wouldn't take that long. But I say maybe 12 weeks. Like
It only goes up to 6.
then it's gonna be 6 weeks.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot.
I think
This is a
like
full,
That's a big endeavor.
This
Yeah.
is a full town investment. We're trying to bring trade back.
Yeah.
I like it.
I agree.
Alrighty.
So draw a lodge, put a 6 on it, and we're gonna try and do the project counting numbers in red. If that's cool, just so that we don't forget to mark
Yeah, so
them
we'll
down.
mark them down, yeah. Mark them down. Cool. So we're bringing trade back to the top of the world. I like it.
We're trying.
Yeah.
That's the step 1.
Are we just gonna like? Is this gonna result in us being like the ShamWow guy for dragons, where we just like try to sell their shit back to them?
But wait,
If you want, you can also put little like a dragon wing in the forest,
yeah.
just to show that like you saw
Something
that
happened
there. That is my turn.
You guys
Yippee.
are so much better at drawing. I'm so bad at drawing.
Well, you're gonna draw all over this map, just like every one of us.
That one actually sucks ass.
A little bit like an air.
I was drawing it. Looking
All right,
at it.
Ryan.
What do you got?
I have the Ace of Hearts.
What group has the highest status in the community? What must people do to gain inclusion in this group? Or are there distinct family units in the community? If so, what family structures are common? So what group has the highest status? How do you get in? Or what is the family structure like in here? Are there distinct
There's a
family
goat at the head of every household. Oh.
units? Every house has a goat. It's like it's a goat of arms.
It's the goat of arms. Okay, so the thing that it's gonna be is that every household, because we have goats in such abundance, will have like their house goat, and like maybe they have twisted horns or like 3 eyes or like I know some weird thing, and that's their goat of arms. I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
Your family is defined by your goat, so it's like yeah.
So if it's like a well-fed goat, you're a higher status. If it's
Yeah.
kind of like grungy and
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, this is the Steelhoof family. They've been here for 2 years. Wow.
We're including the Steelhoof.
the
family.
goat of arms goes actually crazy.
That's rude.
Yeah. The Steelhoof family's been here for 2 years.
Now specifying, is it drawing of goat or real goat?
No, it's real goat.
No,
I
real
don't-
goat.
okay, I wanted
Real
to-
goat.
I wanted to be sure. I wanted to be sure.
I'm picturing goats wearing like this thing, like they just have them, and it's like
A
your
great
family's.
Olympic
Yeah,
style.
yeah,
Kind of like race.
And if your goat dies, you're tossed off the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
You have the whole
Wow,
goat. That's so funny. They come after you until you
The
find a
other
new
goat
goat.
chasing
Well,
you after.
if your goat dies, that means that you did something morally reprehensible.
Yeah.
And so like
it's like
your goat like.
All right, start a project or
it's like the project where they have you have the baby for a week.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to discover something new.
Ooh, what have you
I think
discovered?
that down off the side of this cliff, we find a cave entrance.
Oh.
Drew has made the first misplay. The project clock goes down by 1.
That's true. I did make the first misplay.
Misplay.
Yay. Guys, we're almost done with the lodge. It's only 5 more weeks.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, that's
Does
my
that
turn.
mean when families do arranged marriages, they just send their goats to make a new goat of arms for the new family? Like
Oh,
together, they breed
yeah.
goats.
Bro, the families don't get to choose the arranged marriages even. They just put all the goats in the
Put
center
'em
of
out
the town, and like the goats that rock horns and can't like get out of it are the married family.
It's like in Minecraft when you go in and start spamming a bunch of like meat on
Yeah,
everything.
exactly.
Really horny.
Amazing.
7 of hearts.
7 of
They
hearts.
just all start clipping.
Where
into
does
each other.
Yeah.
Where does everyone sleep? Who is unhappy with this arrangement and why? Or what natural predators roam this area? Are you safe?
Oh, okay. I'll go natural
Yeah, that's
predators. and
Yeah.
I would point to dragon.
Okay. Are there still dragons around?
Maybe like little baby ones or like kobolds.
Maybe,
even?
can I? How much can I like change this? Like maybe dragons were like around these parts a lot, but now they're like they've gone away for some reason.
That's good.
I
but
think it's part of Are You Safe though? Because there are
Yeah.
dragons. We haven't seen them in
I
a
would
while,
say
so we're safe.
you've been safe for a while.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. And
And
then
when
number
you
go
say-
down. Number go down.
When you say there are dragons, I assume you mean the kind that fly by and like kidnap goats.
yeah, like the exact kind that you're thinking of.
Okay.
The kidnapping goat kind.
Yeah.
Dragons are around. We're safe for now.
Someone in chat said Phyrexia campaign.
I know.
Yes.
Phyrexia one shot. It's like,
Lexi
Okay.
was about the goats, if I'm being honest.
that's true.
Yeah,
It could
we go
be.
Pyrexene.
All right. I want to start a project.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to send out a party to explore the new cave.
Cool. How long
Yeah.
do you think that will take?
What are we like 3 weeks?
That's less.
2
I think
weeks?
it should be 2 weeks.
2
2
weeks?
weeks seems right.
It's hard.
One to prep because we have a lot of scarcities, and
I
then
love the
one to
gym.
go in.
Yeah.
Is that blue a goat?
Yep.
That's, yeah.
I just made the goat of arms right there.
Cool.
That's from the Sharphorn family.
Okay, Chelsea.
Yeah, the straight horn.
Straight horn.
Sword horn.
Back in the saddle.
Oh, it could even be that like the goat family's like
This goat shit is
sponsored.
amazing.
Yeah.
5 of hearts.
5 of hearts. There's a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? Or alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what?
No, not the lodge.
The disquieting legend is so up your alley.
Yeah.
Either way.
What is the legend?
They're
of this
both
place?
so good.
They are
Also,
really good.
there's things in Top of the World that we haven't created. Like, you know, a storm could destroy all of our bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, or,
Oh,
or like our church,
Yeah.
or our
The goat
water-
feeding troughs.
Yeah.
No.
I was thinking more along the line of Goatman.
There's a goat. What is the legend of Goatman?
So he's like a hybrid goat human person.
Of course.
And he possibly is actually the one that actually controls the goats.
This is huge.
Right?
This
That's
is
so
huge.
sick.
But we've never seen him.
Yeah, but
we don't know if he
confirmed.
doesn't really exist, but there is something weird that happens on full moons with the goats.
Oh. They like all stand and point in one direction. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
But it's never the same direction.
Yeah, no.
He's the goater.
Whoa.
That's sick.
And then, so where do I put
Draw wherever you
the
want.
goat man?
Yeah, put them wherever.
I'm gonna put him over in the forest.
Do you want to
Yeah.
define the something weird, or does something new and weird happen every time that the goats do on a full moon?
They walk on their hind legs.
Oh, it's gonna.
That's
I don't want
so-
to spoil the story. I think that
that's
the
so
goats
good.
maybe were never goats. They're something
That's what I was
else
thinking.
entirely.
They're Phyrexian.
Yeah, they're all robots.
That's crazy.
Holy shit!
And
Imagine the
then
goat
what
man.
is my other thing to return?
The Goatman's the
you
only
can-
actual.
you can
goat.
now-
We have
First
left
take
it a long
down
time, and there's just
the red
Yeah,
ghosts.
I did that.
And the
And the cave one.
He just
Oh, I
kidnaps
missed
the
the cave one.
townspeople and makes them dress
And
as
then
goats
after
for
you
the
do
rest
that,
of
you
their
can start a
lives.
project,
What's up,
work
man?
on something in the village, or discover something new.
Or you can hold a discussion.
Or you can hold a discussion. Excuse me.
Okay, what would the discussion be about?
You
You,
pick.
you decide.
Like, you
but
can-
it's just something that we don't really talk about.
Yeah.
Like we try not to comment of like what we're planning on doing, and a discussion lets us talk about like our
Yeah.
future.
And especially from the lens of the community. So
Yeah.
like a discussion, if you wanted to, like on the Goatman, I'd be like, hey, should we do something about these goats? And then we go around in a circle and talk about
Yeah,
it.
let's have a discussion about the goat man.
Okay, what is your
So-
starting declaration or question?
Do we believe in the goat man?
After I woke up from my nap, the Goatman was there with the blanket.
I think that might have been your wife.
That is what you say for this.
I can't
I
try.
woke
I can't
up from
try
a
back.
nap and I saw the Goatman was a blanket.
You're the same person.
Well, that would happen to me too.
There's just like an elderly community, and they're all just like ghostling heavily.
Oh.
That's so good.
The Goatman definitely is not real. This
Okay,
is a childhood story.
Aren't we all goatmen to some extent?
You're the Goatman.
All of our houses are literally
Goatman.
named after goats. We are all goatmen.
That's great. And then
All right,
you get the
and
last
then- yeah, you
word
get the
when
last
you ask the question.
When's the next full moon again?
Ooh.
Okay, I get to draw a card. Does anyone have the PDF up?
Nope.
Okay.
I do.
I'm walking over slowly.
I have it.
I'm giving you time.
It's up. I don't need any time.
The card.
Okay.
10 of hearts.
10 of Hearts. There's another community somewhere on the map. Where
Ooh.
are they? What sets them apart from you? Or what belief or practice helps to unify your community?
Well, they're Mongoloids and we hate them.
Damn, another community or a belief?
They're not from us.
New community always is so sick.
New community is cool, but we've kind of gone pretty far into this like mythos of the Goatman. I wonder if like
There's a tribe in the forest that hates goats, and all they do is kill them all the time.
No.
It could already be like elves.
we already know that there's a shadow of the dragon. Kobolds. I was gonna say there's like the elderly, there's like a stirring belief that our town was founded by dragons for some reason. And so a lot of people believe that we were a town of dragons, but we haven't seen that in a while. That's my guess. So,
So you're choosing what belief or practice helps unify the community?
maybe that's why the people who have stayed are here, because they have hope that there's still dragons that they can.
Like find and become.
Yeah.
With the goat hierarchy, we're constantly breeding cooler and
The
cooler.
goat-
We're trying to
As a
attract.
sacrifice.
We're trying to attract.
Come
dragons.
back.
That's so.
Like, hey, you're back.
Yeah.
So
I like this
we
goat.
have closed the loop on the goat lifestyle in that we have so many because we are trying to re-encourage the dragons back.
Okay. There is a loose prophecy that no one knows the full thing about that involves the perfect goat and a dragon. And everyone here who is still in the town is trying to make it happen, but since no one knows what it actually fully is, like, let's say they dug up like a tablet and like part of the description was missing, but we know there was a goat, perfect, and dragon, and so everyone's trying their best. So we'll call it,
The goatophacy.
yeah, that's fine, the goat Thomas. All right, so I'll draw a little tablet.
The perfect goat will bring the dragons back, and surely they'll like us.
Yeah.
Friends.
The goatophacy is
They'll be
perfect.
so happy that we brought the goats.
Okay, well, our team has finished exploring the thing.
So the
Yay.
person who initiated the event or the project tells us how it ends. So how does what happens when they come back, or if they come back?
I would say they do all come back, and they have with them a very small amount of gold, and they report findings that it was an old dragon stash that had been looted already, but there were like scrapings on the wall of the cave that like look like dragon skulls.
Oh, like there's new gold in the stash?
It's like someone raided it and got out really quickly, and there was some stuff they left behind.
Like leftovers.
But it's been
Oh.
abandoned for a while.
Okay. So some amount of money
So we
somewhere?
got a little bit of gold.
Okay.
But then it raises the question, because people have been here to take things, why did people not find it before? Was it like protected? Was it re-put here? Was there,
Or a battle or something. I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
New gold.
New gold. And then I get to make a project or have a discussion
Or
or...
discover
Did
something.
you tick down the inn
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
This is two. Okay, I'll do a project. Since we're talking about the goatophacy, right? I think that when everybody left and our town fell into disparagement and poverty, the people that are mostly here are true believers. So I think they're going to try and study the next full moon to understand the link between the goats, the goatman, and the dragons. So I think, let's say, when's the next full moon?
Let's say 3 weeks.
I like 3 is good because then people can arrive for the trading thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Have people there in time to suffer or celebrate.
So I'm gonna put it up here. It's gonna be a little circle for the moon. I'm gonna put a 3, and we'll see what happens on the next full moon. Okay. I can't wait to see the goatophacy.
The goatophacy.
Say that 5 times fast.
First loop.
All right.
What happens after a loop?
Nothing. Chase just goes again.
We're back to Chase though.
Yay!
Now my brain is like, what if I played a monk of the goats?
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, no, it's like
I-
how to think
Yes,
about
right?
My confession is that I had a character brewing, and the story of the city is remarkably close to where he was going to come from.
Go!
Well, no. So my idea was to have a dwarf whose town was like taken over by a dragon
Oh,
with a
wow.
horde, and his whole goal was going to be to get enough gold to make a new horde for the dragon to leave the town.
So he comes to
So
top
we're-
of the world and he's like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. He's like,
No.
God damn it, there's more.
6 of hearts.
6 of hearts. Are there children in your community? If there are, what's their role in the community? Or how old are the eldest members of your community? What special needs do they have?
To the goats.
I think there are, because there was a young boy that found
Kids with special needs in the community. What did you say?
the artifact.
If there are old people, how old are they and what special needs do they have?
Oh,
I think that at a young age, children are raised to tend to the goats.
Oh,
Fantastic.
That's true, yeah.
So like the adults, they do other stuff.
Yeah.
The kids, they're the ones who actually take care of the
Yep.
kids.
is this Aragon?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
It
I love
is-
those books. They're so much better.
It is a little.
Christopher Paolini.
It's a coming of age
It's a coming of
ritual
age.
as they have to
Goats
learn how
and
to deal with the goats.
That's awesome,
They
dude.
did have that one. What was the place under the mountain in that book?
Oh, you got me. It's been a while.
In Aragon,
Yeah,
Fuck, what was it?
Children are raised to tend to the goats. I love it.
started with a G, I think.
they
Do they tend
they
to all
become an
goats?
adult. Okay, do I have to? Can I say
Yeah.
something, or do I have to wait for?
No, you're good.
my thing? I was gonna say their coming of age ceremony when someone becomes an adult is when they can lift a goat above their head.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Do you know what?
So like all the townspeople come around and like watch them like lift it.
And everyone in town is fucking yoked. This is a town of all strong people.
Damn, come downstairs. Stop lifting your boat.
I have to be stronger.
Oh my gosh.
Lodges.
They're literally the goats.
Well, some families can have like really small, skinny
Yeah.
goats, and they're like the smart people because they don't have to lift it.
Oh.
Or like it kind of means that so if your family's a little poorer and you can't feed your goat as well, it's going to be skinnier, which means your kid has got to become like an adult
Man,
fat
yeah,
eater.
yeah.
So like
What the fuck? This is so badass.
That's why the
so
steel
good.
hoofs are so embedded, is because their goat weighs a fuck ton,
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
like
I'm
get
writing
fucking
down steel
huge.
hoofs.
They
Yeah,
lift that
dude.
shit up.
Yeah, that's true.
Their kids like get to be kids way longer.
Yeah.
They're never gonna lift that bad boy.
fucking steals. You got a project for us? A discussion?
Or discovering something new.
Let's. If I discover something new, it has to be on top of the world, right?
It can be anywhere. So I put mine as a cave. It could be in the forest. It could be in the ocean. It could be subterranean. It could be anything.
It could be in the sky.
And
It could be about the
especially
universe.
For discovering something new, really like go off the reservation.
Yeah.
Like we've been talking a lot about goats. Maybe you're like, a comet is gonna hit us.
Yeah.
Like what are we gonna do? Like shit like that is super crazy sideways problem solving stuff is usually what like brings the community
I
together.
picked
to do
goats because I really wanted a problem.
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
So that's the reason I didn't jump off.
Discovering something new. I'll say maybe there's like a cloudy spell, and then after a while it clears, and they notice that the water level is slowly rising. a little bit.
Oh. I see.
Do we? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I love the
I'll
water
just
is rising.
flip
That's
this
great.
Like that.
Cool.
Cool.
The wall is rising. Get the high ground.
I'm already on top of the world.
This is the highest world that exists. All right, what do you got?
Yeah, we see it. And we're just like, cool.
Hey.
Where are we gonna go?
We have a queen of hearts.
Ooh.
Queen of farts.
Well, I know the
Queen
answer
of
to this
Jacks,
question.
if you will.
Damn it, Chelsea.
The Queen of Jags.
What's the most beautiful thing in this area?
Oh,
What's the most hideous thing in this area?
All right. I didn't need that. Playing Dungeons and
Oh, in the
Dragons.
game. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, wow.
My bad, my bad.
I go home in real life. That's what I discover something new. My car that drives me away.
I think right here, like on this side, the most beautiful thing is about right here between the forest. What is O2?
That's the moon.
moon.
The full
Oh,
moon in
full
2
moon,
weeks.
We're studying it in 2 weeks to figure out what's going on.
It's
Yeah,
an
the
oxygen-based planet.
And then like between that, there's like it slumps off and then it goes real deep and there's like not a ravine but like a hole right here. It almost looks like a quarry that just kind of goes down, and then it's like flatter at the bottom. It's like a big crater.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you calling this the most hideous thing?
No, it's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful because there's like trees
It's
and shit.
gorgeous?
It's like a Minecraft. Oh, it's like a Minecraft lush cave down there.
Oh, okay. So you're saying it's like what? Like overgrown with beautiful vegetation?
Yeah.
Are there like shiny things in it? Like
It's kind of rough, like something made, but it's like it looks like something almost made it.
what would you call it? What is the name of this thing?
Gorge.
Gorge? We just
Don't
call
write it.
Bottom of the world.
Oh,
Rock bottom.
Yeah.
Top of the world and rock bottom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bottom of the world is so good.
also,
Okay.
I think your it is done on your turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and also dump the full moon down one too.
Yeah. Good call.
Okay. Our trading post.
Tell us about the lodge.
Yeah, what
The
happened?
lodge is big. It's kind of like a longhouse, except there's a second floor to it. It's very like kind of spread out, so you can fit as many stalls as possible on the bottom, and then on top, it's almost like when you go to a Publix and you can see their offices on the top part, and that's where like all the like rooms are and stuff.
I see.
And then we went ahead and we splurged a little bit, but we made one really like fancy room for like
Big
royalty, nearby royalty or something.
Yeah, the whale
there we
wants
go.
to come
There we
by.
go. Okay.
Let me add one detailed question. Given that we have a scarcity of wood, what is it actually in precious metals? What is it actually made of?
Oh.
We still have we didn't get rid of all. We're out of precious metals, not out of rock.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
we're still
we're
plenty-
fucking living on
So
a
it's
big
like a-
rock.
Yeah.
Stone lodge.
It's like a
it's
beautiful
like-
chiseled stone.
We kept some wood in there, like what wood we had, so that like.
Did we spend all of our wood on the fancy room?
A lot of it's in there, but a lot of it's on the outside too, just kind of like.
Alright, so we really went full bore on this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
What?
Fully
I feel
good.
like the lodge should have a name.
Lodge. Oh.
It's a lodge made of stone on top of the world.
Yeah.
Man. Like something in the sky
Yeah.
or cloud something.
How about the business?
It's this damn pig again. Pygmalion's back.
I got it. We're gonna hold a discussion. What should we name the lodge?
Oh,
We played a game.
that's big.
You go first.
So good.
Got it.
It should be something roost. We're on top of a mountain.
I think
Yeah.
roost is a good term.
How about the cloven hoof?
The horned roost.
What do you think?
I think I smoked too much horny goat weed.
We have already got weed. It's fun.
I can't think of anything.
What about the dragon's den?
Oh! It's right there.
Hold on. Chelsea's still. Unless you're going with
No,
horny goat.
yeah, I'm too high.
And then it kind of
Oh,
makes.
You get to say it. Right.
Yeah.
I had said the horned roost.
Oh, horn roost. Yeah. You
And then you have the last say.
I guess you should just pick.
It is going to be Dragon's Roost because you know how it gets in there. Everybody's down there debating price and everything. Weird thing.
I would call it Wall Street.
Yeah.
Dragon's Roost.
Dragon's
Wall
Roost.
Street Den.
Dragon's Roost is a great name.
That goes crazy.
That's awesome.
Amazing. Oh, I have to go now. Holy. I have to leave. I mean, goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Man, this game is so fun.
I love it.
Excuse
This
me.
game. I have the Four of Hearts.
4 of Hearts. What important and basic tools does the community lack? Or where are you storing your food? Why is this a risky place to store things?
Ooh, I know exactly where we're putting the food. We're putting it in this cave. We figured it has nothing in it. except some gold. Cheesecake. So it's kind of risky because it's all in one place, and there's also one entrance and exit, and like it's not cold or anything, but we don't have anywhere else to put food.
Okay.
So this is where all of our food goes. I'm gonna draw a little hamburger.
Now, let me ask you a question. Is the cave guarded by chance? Is there do we have like a city watch, or do we have that capability as a town?
Nope.
All right. No one guards the food cave. I'm
No.
writing down. Remember that when we play the game.
And then I wanted to discover something. I want to discover
that all the food is missing.
that food is gone. No, I want to discover that ever since people started. Oh wait, no, we have the full moon happens now.
Oh yeah.
So that happens first.
Okay, so the project was to study what happened on the full moon. I think they stand up and they walk on their hind legs. They go into the cave.
Oh.
Like in a trance.
Yeah,
Almost.
they all walk into the cave. Now, it does say study, right? They go into the cave and then they go through the secret passage.
This is like that episode of Avatar with the bloodbender.
Yeah.
There's so wait, this cave, does it lead, is this our mine or is this just a separate cave?
This is a cave that we discovered.
Okay, then I want it to not be the cave actually. They go into like the main mine, which I assume we have like
Okay.
a mine shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they disappear into a tunnel we thought previously accessible because it's too small for us.
This is way too big.
So they go into the mine and they squeeze into an area we've never been before because we can't normally get in. What are you laughing about? You got some
I actually thought of something dirty and won't say it.
I think that
They go into the shaft and they squeeze in there real
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Okay. That's
Oh, we
interesting.
could have called the in the.
We can always change the name. Someone can have an
No.
event with the name change.
What is it? What is it?
I was gonna say the Red Rocket.
Okay, I do like Dragon's Den. I'm gonna make one addendum. It's called the Dragon's Den in Lodge. And in Lodge. Yeah.
I'm going to discover something new. When we follow the goats into the cave, we look into the gap that they're walking into, and we can see people that are there that are like celebrating with them. It's like a coven of people of like magic users who like either worship them or draw some sort of power from
Humans
them.
or-
Yeah, humans or like humanoids. Like they could be members of the community or not.
We don't know enough.
They just worship the full moon, and they like also come to this hole, and we don't know how they get there.
So they disappear into the mine, they go to an area we can't access, but
Yeah.
we've discovered because we studied that there is some community or people that are in
Yeah,
there.
there is a faith of the full moon
Okay.
that is like secret, like they don't want to talk about it.
This is
I don't know how to
terrifying.
represent that. I guess I'll do a little guy next to this full
Yeah, why
moon.
not?
Right under our noses.
You go into faith of the full moon?
Yeah, I think the faith of the full moon.
They all have assless chaps on.
No, they wear dark robes and they're evil. They could be good. Who knows?
This is the best game
But they worship
I've
the
ever
moon.
seen. The best world I've ever seen.
I kind of want to live here.
How many weeks in real life is it for every full moon?
9 of Hearts.
It's 28 days for the full moon.
9 of Hearts. I was
Nine of
distracted
Hearts.
by their question. A charismatic young girl convinces many to help her with an elaborate scheme. What is it? Who joins her endeavors and start a project to reflect? Or a charismatic young girl tries to tempt many into a sinful or dangerous activity. Why does she do this, and how does the community respond?
So either she's
Okay.
doing something like
Now, this
"Let's go do
works.
something."
This works with what I was going to say. I was going to start a project already. So this young
It sounds like you
girl.
get 2 this turn.
Yeah, you would get to do 2.
I can
This
do
is
2
Because
projects.
this is part of the card.
Yeah.
If you choose to start a project with her. Oh,
Okay.
Is she a steel hoof?
I w-
Fucking steal.
That's not. I was going to say that she was going to gather some townsfolk to descend from the mountain and try to spread word of their new lodge for trade.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
That's perfect. So that's her elaborate scheme?
Yeah, that's the elaborate scheme.
Okay.
I want the. Oh, is it a project or a scheme?
This is the elaborate
Well,
scheme.
it will be
along
this.
with project.
It's the
Okay,
same,
cool.
right? The same
So
thing.
how long do we think it will take to descend the mountain? It's got to be,
Oh, this is a long time.
This is like 6 weeks.
I think so.
I think 6.
Okay.
Also, I think we should name the character.
Yeah, I was going to say, who's
Because
the girl?
she is the person who is creating the trade route. This person is going to be remembered.
Yeah.
Janet.
Janet, and then what's her goat house?
Her goat
Yeah.
house.
What's the,
Oh, I don't know. I'll take recommendations. on
Oh, we also need Percival's goat house.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
What about what's the name of the classic mountain goat species? The one that travels all around and yells.
I have no idea. But you can just say yelling something.
Yeah, you could Taylor
Short,
Swift.
short tail.
Sure, that's not bad.
Yeah.
What do you think about for Percival, the magic item discoverer?
Percival of the Fainting Goats.
Percival.
Percival the Faint.
Percival the Faint.
Yeah?
I like that.
Percival Payne is
He's
hilarious.
just a boy.
It's
What a
a
fuck ass
boy.
name to go.
Every year, everyone doubts our house because our goat faints. But one day
He's just anxious. Leave him alone.
we'll show them.
Got low blood sugar.
Holy shit. Janet Goldhorns from chat.
Oh, I'm
Gold
sure.
horns.
I think
Great.
gold something is good because it's like trade and money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like gold horns.
Lucrative.
You cool with that, Danny?
Danny gets
Yeah,
to choose.
do it.
Goldhorns. Janet Goldhorns it is.
I
It was Percival,
like
what, fainting?
Percival the Faint.
Percival the Faint
That's great.
of House Faint.
Yes.
Oh, and I get to do something else, right?
Yep. So you can start a project, discover something new, or hold a discussion.
Percival Faint Gruffed. I don't know.
Something else that, just to remind everybody, it's really cool to like go around and touch other things that people have created or started.
Yeah.
Like sticking on one thing is usually not great because then it's like I'm just telling my story and then everyone else is playing a different game.
Okay, yeah, I'll jump off of Ryan's thing when they were looking at the new moon, when they followed the goats. In a separate passage, they discovered a massive goat idol made entirely of precious stone, like metals.
Oh,
Where's your little mine?
it's right there. Yeah.
So we had a scarcity of precious metals. Do we update that?
I don't think that this becomes an abundance yet because the community kind of has to decide
what to
if
do
they
with
want
it?
to use it or if they
Yeah.
want to leave it.
Smart.
I don't know how to.
You can draw like a.
I'm gonna make
different
another
colors.
goat without.
A sparkly something.
Yeah, yeah. An idol.
I'm gonna make your exact goat again, but in blue.
Cool.
Great.
Oh, I love this. It's amazing how much goat related.
A lot of goat drawings.
Someone in chat said Oriamnos is the
That's the American one.
yeah Percival Oriamnos.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool
That's pretty
name.
good.
You want that Percival?
Sure,
Oriamnos?
Percival.
Dude, all of our fucking characters are gonna have goat last names.
Percival Oriamnos.
Sorry, guys.
Or
that's
they can be
perfect.
from outside the.
Yeah, I
the-
know.
Although goat last names is so funny if like
One
if
of
one of us has a steel hoof and it's like, oh my god, this fucking guy. Not again.
The- I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to
Chelsea,
spoil it.
an old piece of machinery is discovered, broken but perhaps repairable. What is it, and what would it be useful for? Or an old piece of machinery is discovered, cursed, and dangerous. How does the community destroy it?
Okay, so the machine that milks the goats
Oh yeah, that's so bad.
is cursed,
Yeah, how do we destroy it?
and we have to destroy it.
How do we
do we?
What was that?
Obviously, cursed. We agree. Yeah.
We just push it off the mountain.
Fucking hole!
That's good.
Oh,
Into the
push
bottom
it
of the
into
world.
bottom of the world.
Yeah.
We put a cursed machine at the bottom of the world.
That's amazing.
Mr. Beast
I was gonna say
title.
that sounds like a
today's
good
video.
Yeah.
into the
Wow.
beautiful lush jungle.
Cursed milker in hole.
Technically, goats are beasts. Anyone else think that's kind of weird, Mr. Beast? That's interesting. Oh,
Alright, so there's the machinery that does.
Mr. Bleed!
And then,
what's up?
Oh my god,
That could be
Zach.
another character.
Zach, I'm giving you a contempt token.
Yep, you got a
And
project
then-
discussion or a my brain stopped working for a moment. Project discussion or discover something new.
Yeah.
Thank you for not rescuing me there. I know you wanted to, and I wanted you to as well, but I appreciate you not doing that.
I'll discover something new.
Okay.
Oh.
Think over by the water, there's a ship that just docked, but we don't see who's on it yet.
Okay.
Is it like a big sailing ship?
It looks like it's probably like, I would say 26 feet, has a dual, and no, I'm just kidding. Like kind of like a small, like a medium size, where like maybe a group of people can get on, but we don't know, like maybe one person could sail it, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's not like a huge galleon.
Like a 1 to 5 person skipper.
Yeah, something like that.
Skipper's not the
cool.
word for that, but thank you for all for trusting me.
Yes. Thanks, Skipper. I'm gonna go draw my card now.
I played Sea of Thieves once.
Uh,
And I don't remember.
So yeah, Galley.
Is this still 5 or yeah?
I
yeah.
just changed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
it's
did?
5.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
My turn. 2 of hearts.
Two of Hearts. There's a large body of water on the map. Where is it, and what does it look like?
Okay, we already did that.
Or there's a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it?
Oh.
Why is it abandoned?
Okay. A giant man-made structure. Where is it and why is it
it's
there?
the inn because we have no traders.
And it's just
Giant.
boring.
Man-made, huh?
It's really sad.
Interesting.
There's a big dragon statue flying in the sky, and that's why there's a shadow on the.
Well, if they get rid, the thing is like it's necessary for the map. If they get rid of it for some reason, the programming kept getting fucked up. So they had to be clean in the sky where hopefully no one would see it.
Okay.
Or you can put another body of water on the top of the mountain.
At the bottom of the world, there was a previous massive mining operation that was where we were going to do the original mine, but we figured out that whatever's in here is basically impenetrable. The material that the bottom of the world is made out of cannot be dug through very easily. There's some kind of cool mineral or something that's causing it not to work.
It's bedrock.
So they just said, fuck, I guess we have to build at the top of the world.
You literally are making bedrock.
Yeah, bedrock. Yeah, you know what? I like that. It's like a bed of rock.
But it has to be
Right.
it has to be man-made.
No,
So
the
something is there
structure-
to represent.
That's what I'm saying. The structure is the mining camp.
Okay,
It was
cool.
this huge thing.
There's a
built-
mining camp at the bottom of the world.
Yeah, at the bottom of the world, but it's abandoned because we playing with it.
I see.
Yeah.
Have we established what race the people who live in this community are?
No.
Because this feels like dwarves.
This could be any mixture of races. I think the idea is that when the gold rush came through, every kind of person was here.
Oh, just who,
and then
who stayed
whenever
behind.
yeah,
I
exactly.
see.
Whenever everyone left, it was whoever stayed behind.
I
So it is every kind of person.
I see.
Woohoo!
I think probably dwarf being the majority
probably.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like if it's 55% dwarf and then it's 35% human and then a bunch of the rest.
I forgot to start a project. Okay.
Or you can discover something new or hold a discussion.
I want to start a project, which is that I think it should be a short one. I think that we're going to the Steel Hoofs are going to send down a delegation to the bottom of the mountain to talk to whoever landed, but it will take a minimum of a week because it's a mountain.
Yeah. No,
So-
I mean, we have the trade route taking 6 weeks. That's more of a general thing. This probably is going to take 3 or 4, I would imagine.
I think
Well, I guess how hard do we imagine getting down the mountain?
getting down is probably easy.
But they have to come back.
Mm.
So is the
Or do they
okay
send a
when we're
raid?
doing stuff like this for the project? I guess it's up to whoever makes the project. Is it done when they come back, or is it done once they've reached their destination?
It depends on the framing of the project. I'm saying the project is to meet them.
I think that just moving forward, if we do anything off of the mountain, it is 1 full week to get down and 1 full week to get back up, and then we can work in between that for how long it takes to do stuff. So
I would
establishing trade off of the mountain is going to take 4 weeks, and then it takes 1 week down.
A week down, 2 weeks up.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Because I think big slide.
Oh,
Maybe that's the project. Maybe the first project is making a big slide.
Well, we would have already done something like this, right?
my next project is to make
Well,
a big
either
trampoline
way,
in the
forget
bottom.
the slide for now.
Yeah.
The project is 1 week. It's just send people there. It's not
Well, we could do there could be mine cards or something left over from when it was popping mine town. So they probably had to get stuff down.
That's true. Repurpose.
Yeah, if you wanted to get someone to
Or maybe the old access only used to be on by Dragon, and now that they're all gone, we have no good way of it.
Something else that maybe I shouldn't say is we kind of need a way for us to be able to access the top of the world easily, like teleportation or some sort of fast transport. Because the idea of the game is going to be that people can kind of come and go when they please.
Don't worry about
so
that.
we can engage with players who aren't going to be here all the time.
Yeah, don't worry about that. That I can figure out.
Okay.
We've got going on here. I have some good ideas. But
Sounds good.
so the Steel Hoofs, maybe you know what? The Steel Hoofs are not great at thinking things through long term. They just said, we're going to go down and meet the people, and they left. So they sent a delegation.
I will send forth a contempt because I think that the Steel Hooves are not who should be setting the precedent for our people.
Yeah, but they left already. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems like they kind of do what they want.
Yes.
They're hard-headed, if you will.
Hard-coded, at least.
That's
Steel
true.
Hornet almost.
Steel
3 of hearts.
That's the death.
There's another family that's we're the Steel, and then they're Horns. And it's okay, cool. You guys.
This is actually really funny. Someone new arrives. Who? Or 2 of the community's younger members get into a fight. What provoked them?
This is interesting.
Someone new arriving would be interesting. Oh, maybe. Well, hold on.
Because there's people, yeah.
This would take down, right? The people from the
It
ship.
will before you do
Your
an
cargo's
actual cargo's
first.
first.
Okay.
It's on the stack.
It's on the stack, yeah.
I'm gonna say it's because I wouldn't be able to do anything that would directly influence what this is, right?
You would.
Okay.
Like you could say even more people arrive or something else.
And
We
you
have
You can mess with anything on the map.
And the ship was just a skipper. It's not like a big ship.
1 to 5, they said.
Well, also,
Well,
those people could have just not waited for you. They could have just started going up the mountain.
Yeah, that's true. Because we sent, if we're saying maybe they're part of the way down or something like that, I don't know. Full latitude here, brother man.
I'm gonna say a messenger arrives before the main party of the ship.
Oh, how'd they get there?
Oh, so there's like a third.
No, like that someone comes to the top of the world?
Someone comes from the ship ahead of them and says like
They're,
royalty is coming.
Yeah.
Maybe
Let's
they're
say
an
it's-
Aarakocra.
Yeah, maybe they flew up.
Oh, they
That's
can
what I'm saying.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Steel Hooves went, but before any amount of exchanging information happened, someone showed up and said, royalty?
Yes.
Okay, so the royalty is arriving.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Fantastic. Oh no, and the fucking steel hooves are meeting then.
Oh, God.
Well, they're rich, to be fair.
They're
rich. Do they
are our leaders?
any amount of like...
Be
I
wary.
think they're angling themselves.
The royalty coming up the mountain is very short in patience.
Oh, good. Good, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect for the steel hoofs.
Yes, to engage with.
Okay, so then the project takes down.
Remember that projects are always a step forward, never a step back, but not everyone needs to be happy about it.
Yeah, okay.
Also,
I
make
think,
sure you take down my little caravan.
Oh, yep.
yes. I think the Steel
We
Hooves...
may have missed one of the
That's
tickets.
okay.
on Caravan,
That's fine.
but it's okay.
Sorry.
It'll get done.
70.
Because the messenger is sent, obviously these people were ready to go. The Steel Hooves miss them entirely,
Yep.
but they get to the ship, and I think they see like what would be something interesting that they could find that asshole people would be able to make good of, but not like ruin everything with.
They could always attack first and ask questions later and take them as prisoners.
Like what they have that steel hooves can use to their advantage in the town.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're trying to like
That's who I
take
like
it
that.
from
Or maybe
them?
they see like
So
another
Like
royalty.
tools of some kind, or like weapons, like nice weapons, like good weapons.
Or they're trying to like cement themselves as like the wealthy ones.
or
Yeah.
money. It could be.
Spices
Oh yeah.
for their
Oh,
goat's
yeah.
milk.
Because we don't have good food up here.
Or
Okay.
good food. It could be some kind of.
Okay.
Spice would go
So the
crazy.
Steel Hooves get down there, and they basically just take a bunch of shit off the boat. So they commit some kind of crime. I think it's
They steal.
oh my god, there's Steel Hooves!
Spelling. Oh my god.
Okay, all right. We can leave the actual subject matter. Everything everyone said makes a lot of sense to me. We'll just say they stole things off the boat and see where it goes.
They take things.
Yeah.
The steel instead of actual steel hooves, it's actually hooves with like little socks on them, so they're quiet. So I can.
Now I'm making a rogue. Fuck!
So basically, when they get there, it's abandoned, and they're like, "Well, if there's no one here, I guess we'll just take it. Must have washed up on shore." And
Yeah.
then everyone else is already flying up to the top of the mountain. That's so
This is
good.
great. We're about to start a war with the random nation.
Yeah. Anyone feel contempt about that?
No,
This was great.
I mean, that's kind of. Well, for me, that's sick. For the townspeople,
I was gonna
probably.
say townspeople.
Is
I
this
think
for
that
me
is-
or for townspeople?
It's all townspeople, I believe, right?
For the contempt choice.
You are like reflecting the community.
Yeah.
It could be
Oh.
you're like
Yeah.
I don't like that they stole us.
okay. Like we are representing all of the peoples of the top of the world.
Yeah.
So maybe some of them are like cool, like the steel
It
hooves.
should
I'm
be.
in their good graces, so I'm happy. But like if you personally don't like the steel hooves, then you would put something.
Well, we don't know what they're gonna do with it yet. Maybe they're gonna give it to the rest of the town.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's why I like the short. That's why I wanted the short project because I didn't want it to resolve. I just
Yeah.
wanted to get there and see what happened.
What
do you got?
I think I'm going to start a project. You mentioned some kind of transportation. I think it would be cool if they started building hot air balloons,
Oh.
and that way that could speed up future projects.
Yes.
But this one
speed up
should take a
trade.
while
Yeah.
Information. Oh.
because they got to get leather for they got to do engineering to build the engines. However,
I
they
think 6 weeks at least.
Yep. Hot air balloon production is 6 weeks of awesomeness. I was gonna say 6, but then I said 6, and now 6 of
Oh, wait,
Spades.
that's red.
6 weeks.
That's a red one.
Oh, no. That's illegal.
Okay.
Illegal.
Where's the rock?
Hot Air Balloon Society is awesome.
Oh, wait. At the top of the world, you got it.
That's so good.
I just discovered a big problem, I think, with the hot air balloons. When they get really high up, the air is thin and they don't float.
We don't know how tall I'm.
I guess
We have
that's
to try.
true.
It's on top of the world.
Also,
Well, also
they
part of the
kind of
thing
just
is-
when they're at the top, they
Yeah, they don't need to
glide
go
down.
up.
Yeah, I guess it's
They
true.
no longer
I guess
need to
it's
go
true.
up.
They're just down elevators.
Yeah. I
And then they
there's
float
also-
up like maybe halfway or some amount. It just makes
Well, there's
it
also a
easy.
chance when we build it, we do the whole project, and then,
And then
we're
it
like,
just
we
doesn't
test it, and one of the things is like, oh, it fucked up. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
work.
yeah.
We tried it, it didn't work.
We'll
So
figure it out.
that was the 13th poll, which I think means it's the next season.
Did you take
It will
down
be the
my
next
little
one.
guy?
The caravan?
Yes. Yes.
Caravan.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think we're firmly into summer. I would hope that the next card is a
It should be a dime.
Yeah, let me see.
Diamond.
Diamond.
Oh my god, I can do math.
Full season.
Chad,
So
I had Google do 13 times 4 to be sure. 4. Okay. Oh. The eldest among you dies. What caused the death?
Oh,
Or the eldest among you is very sick. Caring for them and searching for a cure requires the help of the entire community. Do not reduce project dice this week.
Oh.
Who would that?
Are you sending
be?
someone to their death or are the people helping them?
Who would the eldest
someone
be?
did die of a disease we haven't really seen before.
Oh.
His arm,
Bird flu.
yeah, bird
Goat fever.
Go, yeah.
his leg, his back, like right here on like the lats, and parts of his arms and up here were very scaly when he died.
Oh.
Yeah, very scaly.
Wait,
Kind
you
of
said it was an
firm.
old Who was
Yeah,
Who
it
was
has to be an elderly person.
Yeah, it's an elderly person. His name was Plonkus. He was here before they did the whole goat thing, so he doesn't have a goat last
Oh.
name.
Can we please
He's
get the
just
disease be
Blanca.
dragon skin?
He's elderly.
Dragon skin?
Yeah.
Dragon skin.
Elderly.
Well, he
Dragon
died.
light.
He just got that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
He dies of dragon skin.
He dies with dragon
He
skin.
dies of dragon skin. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. Mhm.
Poor
I think
Blankus.
No, not Plonkus.
He was the last of the good ones, yeah. Okay, well,
Yep.
he died of dragon
Did,
skin.
did you take down my
Oh yeah, that's
I feel like
the
it's not
that's
progressing.
the other
Oh,
one.
yeah, yeah.
You could say Plonkus was the goat.
That's why he's a goat.
And all of a sudden, the Goatman ceased to exist for some reason.
So
Oh,
weird.
where did he go?
And then you've got a project, a discussion, or discover something.
The secret society is quiet under the mountain that night.
Interesting.
They're mourning.
Well, I'm not going to lie. That was what I was going to discover at the end of my turn, and then it happened on my actual turn.
Oh.
So,
You were gonna discover a dead man of dragon skin.
did y'all see what happened to damn Plonkus and how he died? Did you guys see kind of what happened there? His whole business on his body?
I think it's because we keep storing our food in a fucking dragon's cage.
I think it has something to do with those creepy motherfuckers under the mountain.
I was gonna say new people come to the mountain and bad stuff starts happening. I think we need to stop having new people here.
What?
Oh.
What was Plonkus's goat eating? Because the milk must have soured.
Did Plonkus have a goat? Because you said he wasn't one of the goat people.
He didn't have a goat last name.
All right.
Wait, but he still has a goat. I
Does
think
he though? This was Aaron's
Oh.
character. Curious.
Yeah, I think he's here so far before he was just a mining boy. And
Oh, wow.
Never really cared to get
Oh,
into
so
it.
He didn't have the protection of the
So
goat.
he
That's why he
didn't
died.
have enough goat's milk.
That's what it
Maybe.
was.
But
Alright.
all I'm going to say is he didn't.
secret. If you drink the goat's milk, the dragon.
We've been trying to bring the
But we
dragon.
just pushed the goat or the milking
goat's opposite.
machinery,
Yeah, true.
And the cursed milk!
the cursed milk.
Wait, so we can't drink the milk? Guys, I'm fucked.
This discussion has been on too long.
Oh.
We've been trying to bring the dragons back, and that guy was kind of becoming dragon. So I'm thinking maybe we should just keep doing whatever he was doing because
like it.
clearly dragon.
So our theory
He actually ascended.
Yeah.
That's I'm thinking maybe he was ascending.
our theory
became
was
our
that he
superhero.
drank so much goat milk and didn't cohort with the goats enough that he started becoming a dragon.
Yeah.
I got
Well,
the
he's got up to our thing. Yeah.
6 of diamonds.
Oh, 6 of diamonds. Outsiders arrive in the area. Why are they a threat? How are they vulnerable? Or outsiders arrive in the area. How many? How are they greeted?
We keep tackling things right before we pull the card.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
right?
Well, all we said was the royalty was coming up the mountain. You could make the decision.
Yeah. It's been like 3 weeks though. We're like, really
Well, maybe this was
taking
just
the
an
time.
envoy before the big
Sure.
procession came.
Yeah, I'll say that the people from the
What do you call it?
ship
It's the advanced
show
team.
up.
Okay.
The
The royalty.
Yes,
How big?
they're royalty. I think that they are vulnerable in some way, or that's the first one, right?
It was. Why are they a threat? How are they vulnerable? Or
Yeah.
How many? How are they greeted?
Why are they a threat and how are they vulnerable? Okay, they show up and their messenger was an Aarakocra, but they are Dragonborn.
Oh.
So they show up and they're like, "You are on our mountaintop. Like
This is our property?
This is Dragon's lands. You have to leave." And they're vulnerable because there's only 4 of them. There's like very few. And I think that we also discovered that they left their homeland and didn't tell anyone. So like they're vulnerable and like we could just kill them and be away with the problem. But we don't know.
Interesting. So do they represent the ruling class of that country then? Are we saying that they're the royals who basically just come out to get their shit back?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
I made a little alien by accident, but that's okay.
I mean, technically correct.
Do a little thick guy. That sucked. He had a big penis.
Nice.
He's like, ah. Okay, project.
Jesus.
Yay. 1. 4. And then I want to discover something new. I discover that our magic artifact that Percival found is missing. It's just gone. Like, people have kind of been keeping track.
Where
but,
was it just out in the middle of town?
I think after Percival found it, probably, yeah. The people were like, let's put this somewhere.
In
No.
the town square?
Dude, put it somewhere safe.
Well,
So, like in the bank.
we're a small isolated town, so yeah, we maybe would have like a safe house for, I don't know, I would have said food, but maybe like medicine and stuff.
Just stuff.
Yeah, it was, maybe we put it in the lodge on display. We were like, this is our thing.
Nice.
And it fucking disappears.
Cool. Okay, it's missing out of the lodge.
It's like when you go to a place and they
drop
have
it
like
all.
the big figurines that no one's ever gonna buy for like
Yeah.
$800. It's like, if you're really rich, you'll come buy this big figurine of Nami from One Piece.
Yep. That's all the magic item is, actually.
If I had
Just
infinite
get
money,
Nami.
I would have a lot of those.
Yeah. What?
Sorry,
Left
Jeff.
you.
King of Diamonds.
The King of Diamonds. Jesus.
No.
Summer is fleeting. Discard the top 2 cards off the top of the deck and take 2 actions.
Damn.
Oh, so just
I don't
discard
have
the
an
top two.
option. I don't have an option.
So you discard the top 2, and then you get to make 2 like projects or discussions.
Okay, well, does that happen before my other stuff?
No, first you reduce the project count.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
It says take 2 actions this week. So you do the project count and then you do the 2
Okay.
actions.
So my expedition is finished.
Okay.
Janet Goldhorns?
Yeah.
Yeah, Janet Goldhorns. Well, here's the resolution. Nobody has come back.
Oh.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. She went off the mountain. Like the first day, they're like, "Here we go!" Like, ah!
Everyone immediately turned around as soon as they like.
Yeah. Or they went to the bottom. They're like, "Mountain fucking sucks, guys. We're staying down here."
Damn. No one came back.
They got that
Rude.
because they lived in thin air for so long they can jump like.
All right, you got
50 feet.
2 project
Oh,
discussions or
again.
discoveries.
Projects should always be a step forward, so we should learn something from them not coming back. Like, and it can be something that you make up, but it shouldn't be something that doesn't happen. It should be like, if they don't come back, it's like we can assume it's because of something, or like, you know.
Dude, can we be like omnipotent where we know it, but the townspeople don't know it? How does that work?
It depends. So because we're going
What's
to
your
be
theory?
playing in this world, having like we know exactly what happened is kind of like our characters wouldn't.
What's
So
what's your pitch?
I think
I mean,
do a theory.
My pitch was it was gonna be a little questionable as to what happened to them.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
I was gonna say two options are one, something bad happened to them and they are dead. The
Yep.
second option is they just chose not to return.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
So there's like two fields of thought.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
And I guess my first can be I'll start a discussion about it as my first action,
Okay.
and I'll ask, what do we think happened to the caravan?
I like that.
The dragons got him. I knew the dragons were real.
Goldhorns were one of those respected families on the mountain. It'd be weird that they wouldn't come back.
Did you see their goat got sick too?
I think they just figured out that this place is a shithole.
I think that they probably went down there and were like, there's so much more shit to do down there.
Yeah.
Like the bottom of the world looks so lush and beautiful down here.
There's trees down there.
Yeah.
And then you asked a question, right? So you're the last.
Yeah,
one.
you can say the last thing if you'd like.
I don't have, what if I have nothing to say? Can I just
You
be
don't
like,
have to
yeah,
say.
You can just
we don't know.
Typical
Oh, yeah,
Danny.
yeah.
Okay, and then as my last thing, I'll discover
Ooh.
that one of the four royalties guys is dead of mysterious circumstances.
Wow.
Magical artifact. Fucking personal.
So we just have like a body in there dead with no visible wounds. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like a body was found not in the town, but nobody's really sure how he died.
So if it's not in the town, is it in the mine?
Well, it's like it can be on the mountaintop somewhere. That is the whole mountaintop the town? Or is there
The
room outside
the
of it?
flat part is, but if you mean like down the hill.
Maybe
ways?
they found it in the cave.
In the food
In
cave?
yeah, in the food cave.
Oh no!
That's great. That's
Uh-oh.
fantastic. I love it.
I don't want to eat that now.
Someone said, "Is there a way to fix the audio?" Danny or
What's wrong with the audio?
Zach? Are we good on audio?
5 of diamonds.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Is anyone else noticing any
5 of
issues?
diamonds. A project finishes early. What led to its completion? Or the weather is nice and people feel potential all around them. Start a new project.
Hot air balloons finish.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I think that's the only project we have going right now.
So what led to its early completion?
The
Hey,
Right. All right, boys.
they had really good hunting. So one time, I don't know, maybe they found like a whole herd of something, and they were able to create more leather quicker.
Okay, I like
I
that.
like it.
So, yeah.
I want to just summarize some of the things that we have on the map that if we want to touch again.
Good.
The powerful magical artifact, the Goatman. We have the Goatophacy, that a perfect goat and a dragon are in some way associated. The bottom of the world, full of lush wildlife. Dragon's Roost as a trade center, and then dragon skin as a deadly disease. Oh, and the goat cult in the mine,
Yep. And we also
or
have
the full moon cult.
use of the faith of the full moon.
Yeah.
There's also
We just have the bottom of the world.
bottom of
Yeah.
the world with the abandoned mining camp. Then there's also the royalty, which has shown up.
Yep. In the world.
And one of them is dead, and the steel horns are rifling through the boat.
Steel hooves.
Steel hooves, excuse me, because they have the socks on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're rifling through the boat, and we don't know what happened to them.
Yep.
Because they haven't come back yet.
Yeah. There's also the mines in general.
Yep.
I feel like we can work with.
Yeah. Anything in the mines.
Can I start a project where they come back from the boat? The steel
Yeah, you
horns?
can do that
If
if you
that wasn't something that I started, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're gonna
That's
start.
the best thing to do.
Yeah, that's
is
why-
to
that's
help
why-
other people's
Okay.
shit.
Feel free to take them in
So
whatever
they're
direction. That's why I
gonna-
like them.
I'm going to start destroying everything that you guys have started.
Perfect. They're
I got rid
gonna
of the magical artifact.
come
That's
back.
Take number one.
We said it takes 2 weeks
Yeah.
If
to
you
go back up the mountain.
Perhaps it's up to you, right? Like, let's say they stole something that lets them fly. You can say they're back in 1 week. It's just whatever you think.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what that little red line is.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
walking back.
Steel hooves.
Steel hooves are bad.
Bastards.
Taking our damn jobs.
I hate those
They're
guys.
giving this town a bad.
For anyone who is wondering, this is pre-recorded. We are not looking.
Oh,
at
yeah.
This is not live.
2 of diamonds.
That's for FSA in the chat. 2 of diamonds. Someone new arrives. Who? Why are they in distress? Or someone leaves the community. Who and what are they looking for?
Okay. I think that another prominent family has like a son of like marrying age. His name is Jason Longhorn. He was set to marry Janet Goldhorn, and she's gone. So he's gonna go off and try and find her, and no one's stopping him.
Yeah.
My hero.
You know what's so funny?
He has like
So-
one longhorn or like.
He's got a little more.
Jason Longhorn is going to find Janet Goldhorn. Does that mean that like horns marry horns and hooves marry hooves, but it's like steel hoof and gold hoof or steel hoof and rock hoof?
That's whatever they go to decide. Don't we?
Yeah.
You said they lock horns in the middle and then decide. So
Yeah.
it's hoops and hooves.
Arranged marriage.
Yeah. And then I get to the counters go down.
Yeah. Counter.
Counter go down. All right, they're coming back, and then I'm gonna make a project because there's not enough going on. I think.
Yeah.
So we had that gold that was found in the mines that we figured there would be none left because everyone had cleaned it out. I think that kind of gives a little bit of hope. So I think they want to just go down and do like an exploration of that area and get it pretty thoroughly. So I'd say maybe like let's do a 3-week kind of consistent exploration of the area. So they're going looking for gold in the mines. I'll do like a money sign.
In the damn mines.
Money.
Can
it'll
I
take-
discover a quick pee break?
Yes.
Yes,
I
discover.
think that's a great thing to
I'll be
discover.
back in a couple minutes.
Okay. Good luck.
Everyone's good on time, right? So everyone has to go.
No, I think I'm good. Can you discover me a Coke Zero while you're in there? Thank you.
I'd like to start a discussion about Goofy Juice.
yeah. This train is actually.
The juice that gets you goofy.
I'd like to start a project to watch them damn game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chase, you're up.
Chase's turn.
What's that noise?
No, this is not pre-recorded live. It's live, pre-recorded live.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. See, it's live, pre-recorded live.
Oh, sorry guys. We
Yeah, and Dolby
Dolby.
Vision.
What day is the LA fires? I think that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, if you're watching this,
The fires will be going on right now. I'm so sorry. To hear that.
yeah. Please be safe.
yeah,
Um,
but actually, be safe.
yeah.
Good luck.
Get out of there.
10 of diamonds. You discover a new cache of supplies or resources, add a new abundance, or a scarcity has gone unaddressed for too long. Start a project that will alleviate a scarcity.
Oh, so either a new, so you can't discover food, trade, lumber information. So it has to be a new resource that is in abundance, or you have to solve one of our scarcities.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't finished yet. So it can't be gold.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that was just to search the area. It's not, that wasn't looking for gold. You could say we found gold somewhere else.
Yeah, you could.
Someone said this gets 5 big booms.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
This is kind of D&D. This is a game called A Quiet Year. It's for world building and like kind of setting development. We're
Yeah.
using it to start a setting for a new campaign that we're going to be playing. That's going to be us 5 with Ryan DMing mainly, and then anyone else at the warehouse who wants to hop in week to week is going to have that opportunity to them.
How about this?
So far, we're on a town on the top of the world that is run by goats.
Magical artifact shit.
Oh, it's back?
Shit starts going. No. Shit starts.
He's theorizing.
Ah, okay.
Shit starts going not good.
Uh-huh.
Magical artifact disappears. How about they find some dragon eggs?
Ooh, an abundance of dragon eggs. Well, abundance of dragon eggs could be like 3.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dragon eggs are so rare
Yeah.
that abundance even could be 1.
like
Imagine we start
live
the
dragon
D&D
eggs, like they
campaign
could
with
give
dragons.
birth to dragons.
Like, I go crazy.
A dragon in a dungeon.
We did it. It just took us a whole
Full
other
circle.
season.
I'm trying to think maybe. I want.
I'm very okay with that.
I like that a lot, dude. I think that that's bad.
Like the artifact is definitely, you know,
Associated with
yeah,
it.
like good, bad luck things. I'm sure. Yeah, they find a bundle of eggs.
Okay.
Maybe not like full size huge dragon eggs, but like maybe medium size.
Sure. Well, I don't know. The dragons are born little and they grow up, and it takes them a long time. So, but for now, all we know is they are dragon eggs of some kind. And do you have like an idea of where they were found, like in the mines or somewhere else, or in the middle of town, or like what were you thinking?
Or at the bottom of the world, or in the forest.
Yeah, any of that stuff. Could have even been brought over by the royalty.
Yeah, it could have been any of them.
You know what? Yeah, because since they're dragon,
Yeah.
same brought over by the royalty. Yeah.
I think that's fucking sick.
Oh,
So they have ownership of the dragon eggs, but they are here in the community.
And
right?
one of them got fucking killed.
Yeah.
Or died. We don't
We get this dragon egg.
know. Danny, during his turn, we have discovered a new resource in abundance. It's dragon eggs.
Thanks,
Oh, we just got
Danny.
rid of a bunch of dragon eggs.
Yeah.
He went to the ship and they they brought them.
Oh, so that's what.
No, I was waving to Danny.
So it's an interesting question because that project comes back. That was Chelsea's project. The steel hooves come back.
Oh yeah.
Adding a resource was your card. What do you want to do with the steel hooves?
They start singing dragon scales, dragon scales. We found lots of dragon scales.
So they uncontrollably sing.
Yeah, but they found dragon scales, so they're like, something's kind of weird here, guys.
Okay, interesting.
So the people come back. They've discovered
'Cause
dragon
they
eggs.
missed
They've
each
discovered
other,
dragon
right?
Scales.
Well, we sold 3 of
Oh,
them.
they have
The
dragon scales?
No, the royalty missed them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, but they found dragon scales, so they're like, we're kind of freaked out here. Why are there dragon scales?
Why would they be? Yeah. Why would they be pulling dragon scales?
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe they're like the Goatman.
You two are fucking weird.
Nah,
I
they're-
go like this and be like, hi.
Whoa, that's pretty
Maybe they're
good.
like it's the Goatman. We found scales on the boat.
Scales by the shore. Oh, okay. I like that as part of the Gotophacy.
And then I think we already discovered dragon eggs, so I want to discover something else. I'll hold the seal eggs, and the seal eggs will come back.
Before we
Yep.
start a project, we need one of them.
That's true.
Also, don't feel afraid to start a project as like the dragon royalty.
Yeah,
You know,
They're here now.
So
part of the community would like to not.
yeah, I mean, the laws kind of prepare those, so they would just set up there.
You probably want to discover what happened to their 4th person.
Yeah.
That could be a problem.
Could be a murder
That's a
investigation.
great
Maybe they launch an investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
It
idea.
could also be for the magic artifact. You can start an investigation for fucking anything.
I was gonna say either that.
Do we have cops?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Then I think
We're in the wild
I think
west.
we're just a bunch of guys on a cliff.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I think we're small enough we can
ACAB.
self-govern for now.
Then I like the idea of just a general investigation. Like a bunch of crazy shit just happened all at once. We're like, okay, we gotta figure shit out. What are you doing,
A
Chase?
big investigation.
Oh. So what's the project you're doing?
The royalty is gonna launch an investigation. What happened to their envoy?
Their guy.
Messenger.
The messenger or their family member that was
Oh
killed?
yeah, we said there was a death.
It was one of the 4 royal.
Royalty. Okay.
The messenger's fine. He's kicking it, I imagine.
He did his whole job. His whole job was to fly up and say, "I'm here," and then he just keeps going.
Long investigation.
Up to you.
I think so.
To you.
It's a small town. They don't have to do.
Yeah. The suspect pool is quite limited.
Only is the-
That's right.
Yes!
What do you got?
Probably bad.
It goes back. It's crazy.
Alrighty. 8 of diamonds.
Someone tries to take control of the community by force. Do they succeed, and why do they do it? Or a headstrong community member decides to put one of their ideas in motion. Start a foolish project.
Oh!
Both of those go crazy.
Both of those.
Both of those go super good.
Trying to think.
Yeah, that's tough.
Fuck, that's so good. And one of them plays right into what I was.
What was the resolution of the hot air balloon?
They finished early because they
finished, yeah.
hunted a lot of pelts, so they happen to have a lot of leather
And
wings.
so now we have hot air balloons to do with really well.
Cool.
We did see the wings in the sky. There are dragonborn on our mountain now. There is a very large beast that arrives and
What the
attempts to
So
not aggressively take the town.
Okay, so
But he
we have a
comes-
takeover.
a dragon shows up?
Yeah, not so much in a takeover as in he's trying to take it, but his presence itself is like, should we get the fuck out of here?
So there was a
It says he tries to take control of the community by force.
Um,
Does he succeed? And why do they do this? But it could be diplomatic force.
yeah,
He just shows up and like,
Hey, I have the deed.
this mountain. He's trying to get Greenland.
yeah, he's trying to get Greenland.
This is my Kickstarter.
I think Dragon shows up, and
He could be the one that starts a foolish project if he's a headstrong member of the community.
well, he's taking by force. He doesn't necessarily. I think he's trying to push out these Dragonborn. Who I think
Oh!
real dragon. He sees them almost as pretender dragons.
shit!
so we have a defender.
He
Now.
tries
Yeah.
to push out.
So he.
Well, here's the thing.
Exactly.
You have to name this guy.
Yeah. Our
Um,
main dragon. No, don't just.
yeah.
This is the newest reboot of Skyrim. It's a
Yeah,
tabletop
yeah.
game.
You should make him have a goat last name and a goat house.
Oh no.
Or a dragon last name like Longclaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
So he's our OG. He's the number one. He pushes him out. What's his name?
Y'all can. I'll watch your faces. I do this, and remember, you got contempt coins.
I have no contempt points.
First name Gringe, last name Gringe.
Green
He's
Green?
he's the first one on the mountain.
Gringe.
He
The
is.
project.
I
His
love
last
that.
name is his first name because he is the first guy.
Right.
Okay.
You didn't like that. You were going for.
It's so close to the word cringe that
Oh wait, it is. Actually.
I thought you were going with a Grinch thing.
Yeah.
It is Grinch and cringe at the same time.
That's. Okay.
This guy is not cringe to me.
I think Grinch is cool, or if it's just Grinch.
I'm trying to think of something one syllable, like Smaug or something like that, because I feel like there's power in like a one syllable name. I almost said Grok.
How about
Bah!
Bob.
No. What did you say?
Faust?
Oh,
I think
that's a
really
good name.
good.
That's
I
a good
really like Faust.
I'm cool with Faust. Does he have a goat house name?
I mean, I think he probably.
Go devour.
Faust Bushy Tail.
I think maybe we leave this one up to interpretation for a couple turns.
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe he just got here and he's hearing about the goat customs, like the new goat customs we have, and he's like, maybe I do want a last name like that. you know?
So is he new or is he old? And he pushes them out because he's been here a while.
I think he's really old. He's like these, like they don't even know, like why is this guy pushing me out?
As
I
the
think he's
town,
old
do
as
we
hell.
know of his existence, or
Yeah.
is it the first time we're seeing him?
No, I think this is the first time we've actually like.
So we're freaking
Yeah.
the fuck out.
Yeah, I think we're kind of freaking the fuck out, and then he made those guys leave, and he's being pretty chill with us. So we're like, okay,
So he fully kicks out the dragon.
Yeah, he's in charge.
yeah.
I do want a slice of aesthetic description
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
Faust
yeah.
from you.
Okay.
Like color of dragon, shape of face maybe, wing, scale. How does he look?
I think he's a very. This bad boy is beastly. I think the reason the top of the mountain is so flat and gone is because he got rid of it himself. I think he is a beastly, like.
He's like a
yeah.
force of nature.
Yeah, I
Like
think
he wanted
almost-
somewhere to sit, so he just went.
Yeah, pretty
He's
much
sad.
almost like one of those.
yes,
And I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he can almost like, probably not that big, but he can like.
No, I think that makes
I actually love the idea of him curled around.
I
the
was
top.
going to say
Yes.
he can practically curl around the top of the
So
mountain.
when he wants to talk to the town, his head just kind of pops over.
Is he? I forget in D&D world, are dragons normally like speaking creatures, or
Yes.
they are.
They are intelligent enough to speak.
Yeah, and I think he's not like a lot of D&D dragons. They're like very middle heavy. I think he's almost like a traditional Chinese
Like
dragon.
a long,
Like
a
snake
very
one?
long dragon.
Like a
yeah,
serpent, almost,
long.
What color is he?
I think he's like a silverish blue. I think he's like kind of pearlescent almost. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. That's amazing.
Oh,
Does he ever-
that's so tight.
Does he have a reason for kicking them out? Does he say this is my town? I'm doing this because this, or does he just show up
I
and say
think he's
get
like,
out of here?
not you guys again, and he kicks them out because I think, we
They
don't
tried to pull this gag before.
we don't know,
Thousands of
but
years
perhaps
ago.
he did.
So all we got is not you guys again. This is my turf. Get the fuck out of here.
And then he saw us, and he was like, "Oh, hey guys."
And
I
he's
think he
pretty-
was like,
and he's kind of a chiller.
yeah, he's kind of like just hearing us
I
out.
love how chill he is.
Yeah, he's so chill. That's great.
He's like, this used to be in my bed.
I would die for
Comes
this.
up and he goes,
Fuck off, nerd.
bounces back up. All the time we were like,
And then he does a backflip and leaves.
yeah. He does a kickflip on it. Maybe
Oh,
skateboard.
Bounced out, bitch.
He's very oh fuck. He's like from Dragon Ball Abridged.
He's very Shinron.
Get it on from Dragon Ball Abridged. He's like,
Yeah.
what's up?
Well, he's like superhero Shinron, where he's like, Piccolo, you're my dog. I'm gonna give you a little bit of extra power.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to start a project, and because of the low crazy ass couple weeks we've had, low morale, it's kind of getting rough.
Great.
Patch's Stronghoof is gonna spend a couple weeks developing a new sport for the mountaintop.
Let's go.
Where you go to the edge and you kick bouncy ball let's say probably like a foot wide ball. You kick it off the side of the mountain with a bunch of the leftover leather from the hot air balloons, and you kick it and you see whose takes the long, count 1 second, 2 second, whose is in the air longest before it hits the side of the mountain.
Because of the distance away.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. What's the name of the sport?
Mountain ball.
Mountain ball.
Yeah.
Kickball is great.
Yes. All these kick. And then
Okay,
this
so
one
the
is
project
yoga.
is him developing the rules of kickball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the investigation takes down right when the dragon shows up. It says get the fuck out. So maybe they were about to find out.
Yeah.
Or they never find out.
It could be that the townspeople find out and there's one person.
The town people find out, but they never do.
Yeah. Like
They left.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
we can have a reason if you want.
Yeah.
My thinking is that how coincidental is it that this dragon shows up when we're investigating why we killed them, huh? Do you think maybe some motherfucker was like, I know where the dragon is. I'm gonna go tell on you motherfuckers unless you give me a bunch of money. And then the guy was like, no. And there was this whole altercation. He killed the guy and he goes, I'm gonna go find a fucking dragon. And he runs off and now Faust is like, yeah, I'm here to follow up on what this guy's saying. It could be,
The dragon enforcer, bouncer guy.
or we don't know.
Well, whose project
Or
was it?
he
It's yours, right?
lands.
You tell us.
I was gonna say they were about to find out.
Okay.
The steel hooves killed the one guy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was it the
right
Steel
as
Hooves?
they're about- I think so, right? They killed the one.
They were
We
not
don't know. We don't know.
So this is your choice because the Steelhooks weren't on the mountain.
Yeah, they weren't.
They were
So,
on their way back
but
up.
maybe there were more that were left. Is the thing. I'm cool with figuring it out or leaving it up to we don't know. It's up to your
I'd
choice.
say we still don't know, but they were about to they had pretty much cracked it. We're about to make the announcement to the town.
Ah.
When,
Faust.
Faust.
So it was like they gathered everyone and were like, we figured it out. And then Faust says, "Get the fuck out."
What in oblivion?
All right, I love it. So what are they ostensibly just fleeing down the mountain?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and they left their eggs
Yeah.
in the body.
And the body.
Does Faust know we have the eggs?
Good question. I don't know.
Here, I'm gonna draw the point.
Egg.
Then
Fuck those guys. You know what I mean? They suck. Did they have a name? The royalty?
This is not a penis. Don't think that. Did the royalty have a name?
Who invented royalty?
The felony.
Ooh,
Fellings is. You're an artist. Artisan.
that's really good. All right, who's next?
7 of diamonds. And I dropped.
Introduce a mystery at the edge of the map, or an unintended situation becomes problematic and scary. What is it? How does it go awry?
Here's your big chance, Drew.
Here's your big chance, Drew.
You've been telling us you're gonna make it all go to
I know.
shit.
Yeah. I can't believe they gave you the chaos death card.
You want to look for a dead body.
No, of course.
Yeah.
I could never forget.
It is sort
Or
of
the
an
big
unintended-
dragon
or
that
the
just
big-
landed on top of the mountain.
Ah!
No, this is exactly where we're going. This is going to be really bad. We have the first ever sighting of the Goatman. It is
Oh my God.
It is the middle of the night. We're in a full moon. And we find him, like, attacking Faust. And he snuck up on him at night, and he deals some crippling blow to him. I think he blinds Faust.
This is crazy.
And the last we see of the Goatman is that he just, like, turns and looks at the community and just jumps off of the mountain and disappears back.
How does he
And then
blind
he
him?
says bazinga and disappears in a
Um,
burst of smoke.
A
I think
weapon?
he
His
I think
horns?
he just rams his horns into the guy's eyeballs.
Both eyes individually?
Oh no, it would be better if he has a weapon.
That's
Then
what-
maybe we find it.
Are you settled on blind? Because I also think, like, if he had an immovable weapon on his paw,
Just stick him somewhere?
up
No,
there.
I want to blind him.
All right.
I want to blind him really bad.
What kind of weapon is a Goatman?
I think that he has a sight and an axe,
Love that.
and he just double clocks him. I'm erasing his eyeballs.
Ouch.
No. I'm
Oh,
gonna put a bandage.
cool.
Our blind dragon. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Goatman fucks it up.
That's crazy.
Oh, now he looks sick.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
no,
say.
Yeah.
Okay, and then projects. This sport is getting developed.
Yes.
Very
Kickball.
well. Well, everyone's ripped. Everyone's
Sounds right.
That's what there goes.
I want to start a project really bad.
We got a lot of loose threads.
I know. I want to start a project to.
Reminder, we're scarce on food, trade, wood, information, and precious metals.
I want to hot air balloon to the bottom of the world, into that jungle, the lush jungle, and I want to see what there is there. It could be lumber, it could be food, it could be people, it could be animals, anything.
Cool. Hot air
I
balloon
wanna do
expedition.
it
That's cool.
I'm just gonna do I don't know, like a flower,
Cool.
and then this, and then this is gonna take.
Yeah.
I think maybe like it could be. Well, it's at the bottom of the world, so 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
What do we think?
2 seems fine.
Let's say 2.
Okay.
Holy stuff's
Yeah.
happening.
This is cool. We're quite the civilization.
The Goatman's like, man, this guy fucking blows.
And the rest of the town is like, why are you guys fighting?
Yeah.
We're like, you
Jack
suck, man.
of
Jack of Diamonds. The Jack of Diamonds is predators and bad omens are afoot. You are careless and someone goes missing under ominous circumstances. Who? Or predators and bad omens are afoot. What measures do you take to keep everyone safe and under surveillance? Do not reduce the project dice this week. Our sport!
So for both of them, the project dice don't go? Okay.
No. Oh, is it for both of them?
It says do not reduce project dice this week.
For both options.
No. Only the second one.
Oh.
So
The
either
first one is something bad.
someone goes missing and who? They go missing under ominous circumstances. The second one is how do we keep everyone safe under surveillance? No projects.
I will do the prominent steel hook goat has gone missing.
No.
No way!
Okay, this is gonna sound so dumb. I just got goosebumps from this.
I did too. Yeah.
Chills, dude. Chills.
Cinema.
We have been building up the steel hook so much, and I'm like, oh my god.
What is the
We're
ominous
watching their
circumstance?
downfall in real
It says
time.
he
They
goes
are.
missing under ominous circumstances. So what
He
is
just disappears.
Right after the first sighting of the Goatman.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he just
literally
gone.
the day after.
He just poof, he's gone.
Everybody, except for those 2 old men who said they saw him like he was giving them blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Jury's
Okay.
out on whether it's
Yeah, yeah,
both
yeah.
of their wives.
Yeah, it could be. Could have been
Okay, the steel hook goat goes missing.
So I picked the first one, so numbers do go down.
Yep.
So sport.
Kickball done.
Kickball.
Yeah.
What's up with kickball?
What's up with kickball? Yeah.
Okay, so kickball is done. It's not called kickball. He finished on the name Splunge.
Plunge.
You're splonking the ball and it plunges down the mountains.
Oh, I got 10 blimbos off that.
But he
It's okay. I have the gold jumper. I'm gonna have 4 more dollars.
so when he kick it off the mountain, the reason it took so long to develop because obviously kicking ball off mountain is not a hard game to come up with.
Right.
He went down and he put like
Like
stone.
post and stuff.
Yeah, he put like almost like pachinko blocks. Yeah, and then there's hoops. Yeah, then there's hoops that they go through.
It's just mountain-sized pinball.
Yeah, it's
So cool.
Okay.
That's great.
So with the invention of
Splunge.
Splunge,
Yeah.
the town will discover through when a kid kicks his
Splunging
ball,
it, yeah.
he splunges what is the word? He
sploinks.
He sploinks his ball,
Yep.
and it hits the side of the mountain and kicks loose like a series of fractures in the side of the mountain that look like it's threatening to crumble like half of the town.
Oh, fuck! Oh.
Oh.
That's gonna.
Put by the sponge.
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah.
the splunge. To the right there.
No, exactly. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
by the splunge kicker.
That's a penalty. That's gonna cost
Sorry,
you
the
5
splunge
squeeze.
splunker.
Is he a sploiker?
He's a splunker and he plays splunge.
Yep.
So he's the
Sorry, my
sploiker
mic just
splunges the
exploded.
ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clock says that actually he like, or Patrick says he actually likes the name Clock more, but Clock with a K because he was like,
Nice.
it's not word in the book. I like it.
I think that the non-return of Jen and Goldhorn makes a lot of sense when that side of the mountain could completely fall apart.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
we're
yeah.
just splunging.
Yep.
3.
Imagine they're just chilling down
3
there.
of them. We are live.
What the?
It's a
Three
little
of
bit
them.
like the Ice Age squirrel with the acorn.
Whoa.
Grat.
Yeah,
Summer
right.
is a time for production and tending to the earth. Start a project related to food production. Or summer is a time for conquest and the gathering of might. Start a project related to military readiness and conquest.
Both good.
When you said the word might, I immediately thought of like the little animals.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we train.
An army of mites.
No, we're gonna do some type of food production because we need the resource. And I was even thinking about this too because this milk machine was cursed.
Yeah, it was cursed, yeah.
We can start building another milk machine, but because we have lack of like precious metals and stuff, I think it'll take a long time.
Did we determine that drinking the milk caused something bad to happen?
We
I
have
don't think
not
we
determined.
know.
Okay.
We just know that it was making the goats a little crazy,
Okay, it was making
and
it
that's
crazy.
or it
Well,
was
we're hungry,
cursed-
yeah.
He's
yeah,
the cursed milker.
yeah.
The milker was cursed. So we're making a milk machine?
So we're gonna do a new milk
Their
machine.
Okay, yeah,
eyes
yeah.
go ouchie.
I also think that the compost one is really good. And if we have the,
I love milk
maybe I shouldn't start this discussion.
That could be a different project.
Yeah,
That could be a project.
I'll wait on it.
Brother, we need a milk machine.
Yeah, you're right.
How many teats do goats have? 2 or 4?
Not enough.
Six.
Well, it depends on the
No.
family. Some
Go-
are like 12.
How many of us are there?
Hi, my name is Michael Six.
Google images. Goat
This is gonna be
teeth.
really
Oh, that's
gross.
John 12
Yeah.
nipples.
All right, so this is the,
Yeah.
This is the name for the goat.
I come from House Supple Udder.
Holy shit.
Oh my
Right?
god. That's
now that
funny.
just looks like a butt. Okay, but this is just gonna be the machine. Okay, there you go.
Milker.
That's the
My name
milker.
is Felicity Giant Shits.
Okay, let's say that maybe
and
someone's
then-
building the milk machine. Who is it?
Oh,
Who's responsible for the
Oh, yeah.
project?
Like the lead engineer.
Yeah, I want a milk machine guy, gal.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that's gonna be Henry Smalltail.
Oh,
Henry Smalltail.
Yeah. I think it should take like 5 weeks.
You know
to
what
do
they
it.
say.
Yeah, it's a big production.
Yeah.
You know what they say
about Smalltail.
And then that means that
Holy
your
shit.
project.
Oh yeah,
Drew,
your project is done.
Oh,
What do they find at the bottom of the
okay.
world?
So we hot air balloon down.
Mhm.
Perfect. We get there. The plant's epic. Full of magic. Really good. There's also like loads of things down there, like Feywild things, like elves, but also like spirits. And when we get there, they're basically like, don't take any of this unless you're willing to do some sort of trade. So our air balloon comes back up, and it's full of magic plants, and we can start growing them, but none of the crew returns. That was our trade. They took the people and sent back all of this magic.
Damn.
So now we have a bunch of like magic plants,
Badass.
and people are gone.
Are
we don't
we-
know if they killed them or if they're just like, we're gonna train them or whatever.
Are
Do they
they
have
obviously
thumbs up?
magic plants, or are we like, no, they turned into plants?
No, they sent a note back
Okay,
that says like, we took your people. Here's the trade. Good job.
So wait, do I get to start a new project?
yep, because the card said to do the food one, so now you get to do your own.
Okay, well then I think the next project we should start is planting the magical plants we just got.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna plant them and see what happens.
Yeah.
Love it.
Magic plants. Magic plants.
How long do we think we need plants to grow?
Probably it's full 6 weeks, right?
Cool.
I think so.
Do we have bone meal?
Oh yeah, do we have?
That would be like,
Oh, they left it on the bottom of the world.
Ah.
Damn, with all the dead people. We have that one guy's body.
True.
maybe they're not all dead.
Yeah, we also have a blind dragon.
We have a blind dragon.
And the mountain
You
that's
were
falling
playing a
apart.
spore
Yeah.
druid, you growing these plants can result in that, and it's like the best fucking craziest thing in
That's
the world.
actually huge.
I got an ace of diamonds.
Oh.
Ace of diamonds. It is. Oops, I went to the top of the PDF for some reason.
Well, I have to redo that throw anyway.
The Ace of Diamonds says a contingent within the community demands to be heard. Who are they? What are they asking for? Or a contingent within the community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged and why did they damage it? Is it permanent? So either they're like, give us this right fucking now or we'll blow up, or they just blow up and something is crazy.
Okay.
The Splunge players, they're full of rage.
So
They're
there's
unionizing.
there's a bunch of people of different like races in this town because we
Yes.
talked about the fact that they're all left over here. The fungal people, they have
What the
discovered
fuck?
the reason this cave is so bad is there's some kind of magic like mycelium or spore that's effectively poisoning everything in the cave. And the way that they discovered this is the body is sprouting
Wait,
mushrooms.
that's where our food is.
Yeah, that's where our fucking food is.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So they acted on it, and what they did was they just dragged all the shit out up onto the top. So all of our food is just like sitting here because they just were like, it has to go.
But now,
Nice.
you said it was a magic mushroom or a mushroom people?
The mushroom
Yeah,
people,
what the hell?
because they're mushroom people, were able to determine that there are magic mushroom nonsense happening in the cave. So they acted on this thing without asking anyone. They just dragged everything to the top of the mountain.
I get you.
So this is a crazy
So
magic
there
mushroom
has been
cave.
a secret contingent of mushroom worshippers / people.
No, the literal mushroom fungus people whose names I forget.
Myconids?
Myconids.
Yes, them.
But they've always been there?
There's a couple still in town. Let's say maybe.
Oh, in town!
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
okay.
like maybe 4 of them.
I see.
Yeah.
So the Myconids in the community, the very small group of them,
Yep.
just take your food out.
Yeah.
They're like, no way, this is our home. It's
But
magic
the reason is because the body that we found is sprouting crazy like unstoppable mushrooms,
now.
and so was everything else in the food cave. We'll say
So now the food cave is the mush cave.
mush cave.
Mush cave.
Mush cave.
Did they throw all the food off the mountain or did they bring it up?
They just brought it out.
They probably, to make it interesting, probably some of it was bad, so they had to get rid of it.
No, they kept the bad food.
Oh yeah, they kept the bad food.
They love the
Of
bad.
course they kept the bad
Well, they eat the bad food. I gotta draw a mushroom. That's
Start a
true.
project, we're going to make a McDonald's.
Yeah, it's McDonald's.
food. I'm going to open an Apple store.
Okay, as for a project,
You can take it down.
oh yeah, I have to take a look down. As for a project, you'd figure I would know how to play this game, so we've been playing for fucking 2 hours. As for a project,
And my
And the
plant.
growing.
I just did the plants. Oh,
Yeah.
these.
Yeah, that's the milk machine.
That's
I
the
don't
milk
understand how you
machine.
can't tell what that is.
Like, if you blind,
Yes,
I see.
literally, quite literally. Huh?
Faust.
I'm still thinking about my
Blind
project. I'm
dragon.
trying to stall. Blind dragon. Huh. We've got a bunch of crazy stuff. There is an instability and a crazy growing magic mushroom. I think.
if you want some other stuff that you can play with,
Mhm.
the missing artifact, the Goatman, the Faith of the Full Moon, the Dragonskin Disease, Dragon's Roost as a location, things can happen there. Yeah, that's, and then the magic plants and the magic mushroom stuff.
And the blind dragon and the crumbling mountain.
Yeah, the Crumbling Mountain and Blind Dragon.
Did we ever do? Didn't I start a project to explore this cave to go find the money? It just kind of got erased.
Oh yeah, do that right now.
So they went to explore and find out what was up in the money room, and they found that there has been even more money, and that something or someone was actually adding back to the Dragon's Hoard.
Oh.
Interesting.
And then I want to
Did
mention.
we ask Faust? Are we like, hey, is this you?
It's a
Okay,
guy that
here's the
can't see.
project.
What is it?
Here's the project. We're gonna start a like diplomacy project with Faust to try to not have him kill us.
Reinstall his eyes.
Yeah, we can maybe try to help. Maybe that's part of the diplomacy. We're like, hey, we know you're a big, powerful dragon. Maybe we'll try to help you heal your eyes.
Our best clerics.
Our best clerics will try, and if we can do something like maybe even help a little bit with the pain, don't eat us. and we'll see. So we'll do like a.
And then he says back, realize, realize, realize.
I can see better than I ever could.
That's supposed to be a
How
red
can
cross.
mirrors be real?
My eyes are-
I assume this will take a while, so we'll do like a 6-weeker.
Yeah.
All right, so we're trying to build relations with Faust as well as heal his eyes, but we'll see what we can do.
My favorite thing to do at this point in the game, because we have so much, is to start crossing things over. Like
Yeah.
connecting Faust to like the Goatman was so much fun. Oh, we have dragon eggs too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We do.
But like crossing stuff over makes me so happy. These damn magic plants, lush cave.
King of Clubs.
Oh,
wait,
we're
wait.
in fall.
Oh, we're running out of time.
We are running out of time.
Oh, a natural disaster strikes the area. What is it? Choose one. You focus on getting everyone to safety, remove an abundance, and a project fails. Or you focus on protecting your supplies and hard work at any cost. Several people die as a result.
So I think.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
The
Little
Canaan
Timmy
thing? Yeah.
playing it, or it's dead.
He made a new SpongeBob court like 2 days before though. So, okay.
So are we going with dead people then?
Wait, what was the other option?
So it's either several people die or we lose an abundance and a project fails.
I don't want to. What if landslide happens because we were splunging? Faust was pissed.
Oh, we broke it. We broke it.
Oh, yeah.
Lunch.
Like, where am I gonna play?
Okay, so our diplomacy is immediately shot. He's done. And
My
then
reference is Plunge Team.
we only have one abundance.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we'd have 0 abundance.
It's
Oh, no.
goats.
No, we have two. We have goats and dragon eggs.
Oh, thank God, thank God. All right, well, if you're doing that, diplomacy can go or another project, I guess. But then you also have to pick. Do the dragon eggs go or do the goats go?
And I imagine that Faust was causing this scarcity. So either he scoops up the dragon eggs or he goes, no more goats for you, dumb bitches. And he takes
He
them.
starts eating.
Doesn't the natural disaster cause the abundance issues? Like, if this landslide goes, doesn't it mean all the goats were on that spot?
It just says you focus on getting everyone to safety, remove an abundance, and a project fails.
Yes.
So it's
everyone's
possible either
safe.
way.
And we lose something, or oh no, we already chose. So we have to lose an abundance. And you can say why.
It's tough.
I feel like nothing really happened with the dragon. Oh yeah, I don't know if I wanted.
But that
You can do the other one.
Yeah.
You can do
You
people
can
die.
invent something. Just invent.
I'm okay with people dying.
on
You
the
have to invent
side, do the thing that is the most disruptive.
Okay, yeah, all right. Landslide happens. Faust is like, "You, what the fuck did you have? What happened?
Yeah, we
What
plunged.
happened to my mountain?
Yeah.
Diplomacy's over. Friendship's over." And he's like, "I'm taking these bitches with me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes the eggs.
Oh,
Does he stay or does he leave?
No, he's
It's his house.
It might be more like he's like, I can't trust you with my offspring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am Papa. I'll take me somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Once again, I
I'll wear them as I.
And then let's say landslide happens, and they discover.
Oh yeah, they discovered something new.
What?
The heart of the mountain.
They discover his full thunderous axe. Okay.
They discover. Okay, shoot this down if this is dog shit.
no,
Let's see.
it's your
The
world.
landslide happens. Embedded in the rock somehow is the gold horns. The expedition.
Oh, the people who went missing.
Like they're like fossilized?
Yeah. Somehow,
Whoa.
even though this part of the mountain was here when they left, they are found inside of it when it landed.
I like it.
Okay.
I love that.
That's
Okay.
Describe you're saying somehow this is your choice.
Are they
How are
alive,
they?
like stuck in rock, or are they
Yeah.
actually dead?
I would say they're like.
Han Solo?
I would say they're like mummified at this point.
Okay.
Like they're in some weird temporal thing. Like they've somehow been there for a long time.
When you say mummified, are they like buried husks of remains? Or are they like fully fossils pressed into walls?
Like fossils in the mountain.
Oh,
Han Solo or skeleton?
yeah.
I'll say skeletons.
Okay, cool.
But it's clearly them. Like,
Yeah,
the,
they have, like,
the
the
caravan.
little
The caravan is like also somehow in there.
It's
Is
their
Jason-
gold horns is with them, and the gold horns are still on.
Is Jason Longhorn with them?
Jason Oliver, the one who went to look for Janet.
No.
Oh,
That, he's not in the world.
And he's still looking.
Wow.
With his long horn.
So, question about the end of the game. When we finish this, does the D&D start?
Yep.
Right when this happens.
I
we
imagine.
can decide when, but
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's up to us.
yeah. But in my opinion, I would like to start like right after this.
that's what I figured. Yeah.
All right.
Little skeleton time.
All right.
How they get there?
That's crazy.
Why we still got skeletons? Two of clubs.
Someone, oh wow, someone returns to the community. Who? Where were they? Or you find a body. Do people recognize who it is?
This is literally what happens in the future
It is
before it
Jason,
happens.
and he's like, yeah, I was in a brothel for like 3 months.
Jason, you're gonna want to sit down.
So wait, what were the 2 options? I'm sorry.
Someone returns to the community. Who? Where were they? You find a body. Do people recognize who it is and what
We
happened?
just addressed both of these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Jason.
Okay.
He old
Is he the body or does he come back?
He's old as fuck. He's back in. Yeah, he old as fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah.
When he comes back, does he say, "I've been wandering for 2,000 years," or does he say, "It's been a week. Why am I old?"
He comes back and he's like, there was this cave in there, and I was like in there for like.
He got lost in the mountain.
Yeah, he got lost inside.
There's
the
a time cave.
There's a time cave.
Yeah, he got lost in there for a while, and he came out. He was like, nothing has changed up here.
That's crazy.
He's like, wow, this place
It's
looks
just
remarkably the same.
yeah, this place looks just like I remember it.
Okay, we draw a time cave.
Except this big dragon.
We have a fucking time cave.
There's this big hole, and now there's a...
That's
It looks
crazy.
exactly the same, except all the
Time
different
cave.
ones look totally different.
My girlfriend's fossilized body is over there.
Did you mark down all the projects?
Yeah,
He was drawing the time cave.
Oh, I don't know if I did.
I don't think
It
I
was
don't
4
think
and 5 when I did.
I don't
When
think
I did, it was 4 and 5. So you didn't.
Okay,
So
go down-
We'll go down 2, yeah.
2 and 3. Whoa, time cave is crazy.
Took such a turn. I love
Okay,
it.
time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
Okay, good luck.
When we get into the D&D world, we're gonna be like, we go to the time cave. You're gonna be like, why?
I'll be like,
How did you know about the time cave?
I'll be like, you age until you die. Game over.
Yeah. It's like, wow, good job.
You're lost in the time cave.
I'm making the time cave.
What they don't know is if you walk out backwards, you actually get younger.
Oh.
That's crazy.
I think also gonna start a project. I think Faust, he lost eyes, cannot go anywhere anymore.
Yep.
So he has all this.
He has no way of magically seeing. We're deciding. He's
I
like,
think he's blind.
I think that's fine. I'm just posing.
Yeah, or at least right now, because it just happened. He hasn't adapted to it.
Okay,
But he has
okay.
all of this arcane knowledge. He wants us to pass it on. He starts teaching the town, kind of. He starts teaching the townspeople his arcane ways, and they start building. It starts as like benches and stuff, but kind of a school around him.
Okay.
Is it like?
Like a temple.
Yeah, like a
Is it a
mystical
religion?
temple.
Is it a monastery? Is it like a wizard academy?
I think the
Is
way
it
it starts is it's almost like an academy where he's like sitting there teaching you like. this
Yeah,
is-
it's like a big oratorium.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you sit down, and you get
Yeah.
lessons from him.
I think it's so funny that like the community shows up and we're like, we're gonna help you fix your eyes, and then the clip falls and he's like, "Fuck you, idiots! I am the boss.
I'm gonna
Listen
teach you.
to
Yeah,
what I
I'm
say."
gonna teach you how to be like a person.
He's like,
Sit your white asses down and listen.
That's cool. Does the school have a name?
I don't think it's really formally a school.
What do
yet.
people
Oh wait,
call
let
it?
me make it a project.
Yeah. What do people
People
call
have
it?
to reference it.
Faustian
Yeah.
Academy. Isn't Faustian a word?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Faustian.
The
At
Faust
least
house.
sounds good.
The Faust House.
Mouse house.
Here, these will be benches, like little auditorium seats.
Okay.
And then I'll
It
just
could be anything like as simple as like an actual place to like what the name of his classes are called.
put a 1. Oh, imagine this is like a 2. Yeah.
I like it. Faust started the college. Fuck you, Mom. I'm going to dragon school.
What was the name?
No, Dad. I'm living
I think it's
You are long dick proud. You are not going to dragon college.
We've been farmers for generations.
I think it's Faust School or just
Faust
something like that. They don't really have a
Yeah, it's something
like,
simple. The Faust School.
Faust School of Magic.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's
at
sick.
University of Florida.
University of Phoenix.
What do you got, Miguel?
There's one here now.
Grand University.
And you have to, when you're trying to get classes, it's like the third thing in the drop down. So it's at the top of the world. What the hell?
Yeah, the pamphlets go crazy.
Yeah.
I have a 6 of clubs.
Introduce a dark mystery among the members of the community, or conflict flares up among community members, and as a result, a project fails. Why do you always get the evil cards?
Because
You
I'm
get the
evil.
evil cards.
Yeah, I'm evil. That's right. I don't even care that I'm evil.
Do it. Be
Some
evil.
people.
Someone did just say they're ignoring the rising sea levels just like real life. You got us.
So true, actually.
Yeah, no, I'm team evil all the way. You guys are all like doing all this stuff. I represent the Goatman in the Faith of the Full Moon at this point.
Yeah, that's fair.
As part of the community.
Is that your dark mystery or your conflict?
No, I'm gonna start a conflict.
And fail a project.
Yep, I will fail a project. I'm failing Faust College.
No!
We just spent a lot of time on it.
He's gonna take his ability to talk now.
Well, what's the conflict, right? This might be the why.
I think the Faith of the Full Moon shows up and just like they walk in like a line in robes and just blow up all of the like seating areas and like all the learning texts that he's etching.
No.
And then the next day he's like, these dumb humans, they don't get it. And he starts to rewrite them, and the next night they just do the same thing again. And every time he tries to start to like teach, they stop him. They are like, we do not like Faust. We are here for the goats, and that's it.
Damn.
Goodbye. I'm gonna do a little guy flicking him off.
We don't like you trying to teach our kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our kids are coming home with magic.
Burn the books.
We're shutting down the Department of Education.
That's
What do you mean rising sea level? It's been that way the whole time.
We're going to teach them about goats in school.
Yeah.
It's mandatory.
It's a mission to go destroy the sea log level every day to make sure that no one actually sees what's going on.
I'm also gonna cement a faith symbol. It's gonna be just a circle with a cross pattern in there.
Yeah.
Cool, I like that.
Faith of the full moon. And then,
Discussion, project, something new.
well, first I'm gonna take down the projects.
Oh, yeah.
The ones that I didn't ruin.
Yes.
We're so close to milk.
The milker.
Milky.
Yay, Milky.
Yay, milk.
It's a One Piece character. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's true.
It
So,
literally
so
is.
is Cracker.
Okay. I'm gonna hold the discussion.
Oh,
Which of the things that we aren't currently interacting with do we think are the most important to circle back to?
the mine.
The mine,
Which mine?
The one with all the gold in
The
it?
big one.
Oh, okay.
and the idol, and the one
Yeah.
where they march in every full moon.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Yeah, I feel like that
Yeah.
one's
especially
pretty big.
because like some people in town, like we all know what they're doing in town. We all hear them marching at night, blowing up the school night after
It
night.
seems like literally every night some group of people is marching in force somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Every single day.
Should we establish a neighborhood watch?
We also have the goat 10 Commandments that we aren't doing anything with.
The
as well.
Goatophacy.
The go
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's true, too.
That's my vote.
Okay.
We also have people in mountains that we have not touched on recently.
Yeah. I would say maybe the rising sea level.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the sea
Yeah.
levels are rising. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
God, yeah, that's crazy.
I will also bring up there's still a missing magical artifact that may be able to help us with any of these.
Nah.
There's also a dead guy.
Cool.
There-
Well, he was
there-
covered in mushrooms for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we ever find out who he was?
He was one of the royalty.
The royalty.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right.
We should probably define which one he. Maybe he
yeah.
was he like the older royalty? Was he a
Who,
prince?
who did the killing of him? Was
I
it
did.
me?
It was the youngest sibling.
Okay.
Does he have a name? A dragon name?
So like the second
Their
prince or
last name
princess in line.
was last name's Fellwing.
True.
What's a good dragon name?
Was it a prince or a princess?
Sure, it was that would be a prince.
Prince Carfax.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Prince Carfax, fellow wing.
Prince. I'll go. It's Carfax. Carfax.
It's up to him. He is.
I like Carfax.
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 Carfax Fellwing.
Dude, that's what they said when they investigated.
Tell me the Carfax.
Oh my god.
Hey, all of you watching the stream right now, this is all the shit that you wouldn't see because we would take it out of the real game.
Yeah, exactly.
Not really. We just let the cameras roll the whole time.
Also, something to know with Carfax spelling, if he was in the magical mushroom cave and he has mushrooms sprouting out of him becoming undead and like standing back up and being like, oh, weird, is like super possible.
Yeah, it's
I don't
very
know if that's happening or not.
Well, what'd you draw?
3 of clubs.
Someone leaves the community after issuing a dire warning. Who and what is the warning? Or someone issues a dire warning and the community leaps into action to avoid the disaster. What is the warning? And start a contentious project that relates to it.
Contentious project.
I like the ones that start projects. I think
Me
that's cool.
too. We don't have enough red numbers on that board.
So they issue a warning and leave. What is the warning? Or they issue a warning, everyone works together. What is it? And they start a project, a contentious project. We got a lot of contention here.
Yeah.
You would think that a society based on goats would be pretty chill.
It's all fucking bureaucracy, man.
Yeah. Those damn legends and the Goatman.
Yeah.
All right. How about the warning that is given, unknown by who, is the steel hoof goats. His head is mounted in the center of town.
No.
That's the warning. And the project.
Wait, because it went missing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
that's so good.
Here, I'll
What's the contentious project?
go ahead.
Dan, I'm so happy that you joined us.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It was great.
By the way, anyone who's wondering on the stream, we're past halfway at this point. We're like
Yeah.
3/4 of the way done because winter's never. Oh, I keep doing
Yeah.
My mic, sorry, Chad.
There are 50,
playing it, right?
52 draws, but we lost an extra 2, so we're around 30. And then anytime after 39, it can end immediately.
Yeah.
I think the contentious project is the townspeople are going to try and figure out who among them is in the faith of the full moon.
Oh.
Like a witch hunt.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to depict that.
Maybe like
Can I just do a project number by this symbol?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like a question mark or
That's like
something.
2 weeks.
I love that. So it's
Yeah, I
like-
think 2 weeks.
So if they're trying to figure out who's in the faith of the full moon, I assume that's to like root them out or something. We
Yeah.
should have like
It's like a witch hunt.
we
Yeah.
should have like an inquisitor or an investigator who's like in charge of this this witch hunt.
So this is the person who is now leading like the justice force
Yeah.
of top of the world.
Should this be like a new?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a big
character.
character.
New family? I'm just thinking last name.
I
Oh,
want a
yeah.
lady. I want a lady
Yeah.
who is
Okay.
like an investigator.
Straight horn?
Straight?
I meant like
what about straight hair?
Oh.
oh,
That's a
straight
good
hair is good because there's yeah.
Layla straight hair.
Okay.
I love that.
Right. She's the lead investigator / like
Witch hunt.
Justicar. Whatever.
Yeah,
Or like straight hair.
just a milker.
They just.
yeah, no one else really tries to.
Milker's done.
Milker's
That's
done.
what happens with the milker finish.
So
Well, we
milk
have food.
production. Yeah, I was about to say milk production definitely has ramped up now. People seem to be doing pretty good with the milk. But
So everything was fine.
there's not everything.
Oh?
Not everything. People, there's like a cold going through town. After the milker
I
is
was getting
fixed,
a little sick.
yeah, people are starting to get just a
A
little
little bit
sick.
of cold, like a summer cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like a just
On autumn.
Well, it's the fall, it's spring
Yeah,
time.
There's a lot of sick people now. I think my project is we need like an infirmary or something.
okay. We're building a hospital.
Very good. Milk done. Also an abundance of sick.
Yeah.
Nice. Love that.
This will just be like it'll run through the community for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
How about this? Let's do
permanently.
a 2-week quarantine, and as long as we all follow the guidelines,
Yeah.
we're gonna come out of this the other side lickety split.
My family always told me natural immunity.
Well, there's only like 50 people here.
That's true.
We're just all gonna get it, and we'll be good.
Yeah.
Everyone-
Or die.
Yeah, herd immunity.
Herd immunity.
Don't
Well, everyone's-
ask your goats.
Everybody went to the center of town, and when they saw the head like that was up there, they started posting on the bulletin board, just like vaxxed, vaxxed, vaxxed.
All right, what do you got?
4 of clubs.
4.
And then there's the whole scandal. People are
Oh.
fighting for their name and they haven't.
This is
developed
tough.
a memory.
The strongest among you dies. What caused the death?
A
Or
spoiler.
the weakest among you dies. Who's to blame?
Oh shit.
Dang.
Amongst characters that we've created,
Yeah.
Percival has to be the weakest.
Percival is definitely the
Percival
weakest.
probably
He's the faint.
You can also make up either
You can
one.
also invent
Yeah.
I don't want to kill Percival.
Or it would be probably the healthiest of the seal.
The strongest would be Faust.
Oh.
Yes, but
Yeah. Do we call them people?
is he a community member?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
He's been living with us for like 8
It just says the
we
stronger
need
than him. Exactly. Entirely up to you.
Okay, so can the weakest also be just the youngest?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so whoever the youngest kid
The newest.
Percival the faint.
is,
Who
No,
was
there
the-
had to have been a kid within the last.
Yeah.
Well, what's the reasoning? Why did
they
die?
were playing too close to the landslide,
Ah.
and they fell off the mountain and died.
Oh, that's brutal. Oh.
Yeah.
But,
And they
but
were fully aged by the time they got
Yeah,
to
I was gonna say,
it says who's to blame.
So, who was the splunger? The what is
Splunger?
Patrick Stronghoff did nothing.
But the town is gonna blame him because
Oh.
that's who caused the landslide.
Hang
Yeah.
him.
He's
So-
in there. He's
Put
like,
him to death.
what the fuck?
He belongs to the faith.
Actually, yeah, and that's my discussion. Is
We are
What do
literally
we
canceling
do?
a celebrity.
What is it?
Make
What?
sure you take down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now they all think.
Because I think you're. I think
Yeah.
oh, it's my
Disturbing.
yeah.
Token plays.
I bet he's one of those full moon faithers.
Yeah.
We didn't do this.
Full
To,
mooners.
we didn't do this to Naismith when someone basketballed so hard they died.
Okay, so my food, the magic plants also are
Oh.
good now.
Okay. What happens?
Magic plants.
We started experimenting and like making better, bigger meals because we have milk and food. Like we can like
Is there a way to gain
Cakes
abundance?
or
Like, do we
something.
gain food abundance?
We could gain.
Yeah, we
food-
could-
I mean, we already gained food abundance with the milk.
We've been skipping the writing it down part.
Yeah.
But that's it's yeah. We have.
We
yeah.
could gain a magic abundance.
I
I don't know what of the.
oh, if
plants?
you eat the plants, then maybe you get some kind of magical ability.
I would say, yeah, if Faust was able to finish his college, he definitely would have been able to like pull the magic.
Yeah.
So is it just food, or does it do something interesting
They're
on top of
magic.
it? Because they're magical plants. Like, do plants start
Maybe-
coming alive and talking to people, or like what? It's magic plants.
I think the plants, if you
If it's
eat
just
them,
food, that's fine too.
yeah, if you eat them, and somebody mentioned this earlier, because we've been at such high elevation, we can like jump higher. But since we're like, excuse me, goat people,
Yeah.
I think if you eat the plants, then you actually can like jump. So it gives you like this like double jump
Cool.
ability.
Double jump.
Oh. Dude, Splunge is about to go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about
Oh,
overrated.
I was gonna say they're having a pee.
Double jump for everyone. It's actually really cool.
Dude, all the people who pop a plant and then
It's
they're like,
magic
see you,
goatweed.
see you at the bottom. They jump off the mountain and then they double jump right before they hit the ground.
They're technically
Exactly.
cool.
They build their momentum.
The OG crazy splunge tech was they would kick the ball into the air and then bicycle kick it off the mountain to
Oh
give it
my
extra
God.
elevation. Now they can just do it even higher.
Well, now they can bicycle kick it into their next bicycle.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
They can just keep going.
You said you wanted to have a discussion.
Yeah, like what are we gonna do with what's your guy's name?
Patches Stronghoof.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
is he really at fault?
I think we need a police force.
Yeah, I also like. What about? Is it person was the one that died?
Yeah.
We decided.
Oh no,
Was
it was,
it?
yeah.
No,
it was,
No,
some-
the
it was the
youngest,
youngest
just the
person.
youngest.
yeah.
Oh,
We didn't. Maybe it was even someone without a name. Like they hadn't been given a name in their community yet.
okay.
Are we really gonna blame Patches? And this kid's parents were just not watching him play by the landslide that just happened.
Oh, sorry, I should have said police force. What I should have said is we needed someone to hold court to decide on these.
Oh,
matters.
judicial system.
Yes,
There you go.
yes. Because you're right.
I think that we gotta let Patches play. I think
He's on my
I
card.
think look, I think we hear him out. I think if he has a heartfelt apology with the discovery of these new plants,
Yeah.
we have to see how far he can push the
We
sport.
could see an all-star potentially.
He could make history. More history.
He was reckless,
Yep.
and he put us all in danger,
But
and he should pay for it.
I think that he should be kept under close watch with the fear of the full moon people. Really? I think the town's paranoid as hell right now.
No,
I-
yeah.
I also saw that guy put like 500 100 clams down on Patch's opponent for next week. So I think he's just trying to get Patches out of the game.
That's great.
Let's all go watch the damn spawn.
Yeah.
Halo, am I right? The
We
damn.
are still going to tailgate, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm pulling
Poor
30.
Faust, he literally can't watch Sponge anymore.
Oh, he can't, but he can listen.
He can feel the vibrations.
Yeah.
That's why he's on the mountain.
he's
Ready?
extended. Yeah.
7 of clues.
Oh,
Ooh, a project isn't working out as expected. Radically change the nature of a project. Don't modify the project to die. When it resolves, you will be responsible for telling the community how it went.
This was
Or
okay.
something goes foul and supplies are ruined, adding new scarcity.
Oh boy.
Okay, so radically change a project or add a scarcity.
Yeah.
We have 2 projects. We have infirmary / quarantine, and we have investigate the faith. I keep that really every time. Investigate the faith.
Can you imagine if someone dirty says, "We don't need to investigate the fate"?
Well, what if, what's her name?
Layla, small,
What if she's
straight
in it? What
hair.
if she's in it?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
What if she's in it?
that's what I'm thinking.
true.
And it,
A cabal.
Or she switches it, and people are like, "Why?" Like that's super sus. And she's
Yeah.
like, "I'm not
She is investigating, but only to confirm that they have a majority of the townspeople.
Oh.
And when she finds out, they're going to hold a quorum and say you're with us or you're gone.
Ooh.
oh.
Guess what? It just resolved.
Yeah.
So
Wait, no, it doesn't say you don't change, the dice doesn't count down.
You don't change the dice, and then you don't like create a new dice for it. It still goes by.
okay, who was the original? Because I know I'm responsible, but I want to weigh in with you. So I
Oh
think
no, I didn't create the investigation.
I
I think that was
So I want to wrap with you a little bit because she's going to say, shocker, I was in it the whole time. Or maybe they bought her off or something like
Well,
that.
maybe she realized that they're not 50%, and she needs to like buy her time.
That doesn't radically change the project then, because then she just finishes the thing and then it's like, oh, there wasn't enough people. I like the idea that they hold some kind of public showing and that it either doesn't go well or leads to a new level in this process.
Or they're just like, we're a part of this community.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, we're not going to hide anymore. You have to let us be.
Or they can put someone on trial that they know is not in it, just to like get rid of somebody that they don't.
Oh, like suspicion.
Oh, like Patsy.
They frame someone.
Yeah, they could frame somebody.
Okay,
Patches, no.
so they're staying underground.
Rough week for Patches.
It's up to you. I mean, however you want.
He
Okay.
wants to splurge.
Worst month for the
If it
splurger.
helps, the catalyst for the search was the head being planted in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. This is the full deposition of the steel hooves, right?
I like that idea. Okay. The steel hooves are not part of the society at all.
Yep.
Layla fully frames them for being the masterminds of this, and they go down hard. And they get exiled into,
The bottom of the world.
I was going to say the bottom of the world, but also that we have a time cave, which is kind of cool.
Oh.
And a
And a mushroom.
We also have a massive forest that nobody really knows.
Yeah.
yeah, we could just. And that's the Goatman name.
Maybe they just send them where they see the. Well, is it so? Did the shadow
I've
of the
got it.
dragon end up being Faust or?
Yeah.
Okay,
we
good, okay.
assume, but no one. I got this. So we put together. This becomes the newest and only ever court, basically in recent history. They get the steel hooves, they go on trial, and they're punished. But we don't have laws and punishments. So they send them to do the only thing that we know would be helpful. That's really dangerous, and it's to find the Goatman. And if they find him, they can come back from exile.
They earn their right.
Yep.
This is
And
the project.
yes, it is. I think that's fine too.
Oh. Find the Goatman for your stake.
For your freedom.
Was this the original Goatman?
No,
that's the
the one with the question mark.
Goatman's in the forest.
He's in the fort. He's over. So we'll give them. Honestly, we don't even know if they're ever going to do this. We'll give them 6 weeks.
I think so.
6 weeks for the question mark.
Holy shit.
All right. And if they find them, so the reason the people did this is because they obviously want to know the Goatman. He's like their idol / patron, something like that. And they're hoping that they can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Either the steel hooves will die because they have been a thorn in everyone's side, or they'll learn.
Yeah, they'll find the Goatman and be like, oh, we praise you.
Yeah. I think I also get to start a project, right?
I think that was the project.
Yeah, that was the project because you just altered the other one.
Yeah, you alter the other one, then you
Oh, I
take
mean-
project dice down.
My project for my turn.
It would
that's
be
that.
that
That's that.
that you just did.
This?
Because it wasn't part of your card.
Oh.
Unless you don't want to do that.
No, I wanted to do something with the school. I thought it had good potential. I think I'm going to leave the steel hooves in exile with this, though. I think it
Yep.
makes sense.
Okay.
Yep. I don't wanna
Did you
leave-
mark down the infirmary, by the way?
I did not.
You go down one.
All right. The steel hooves are going.
We're exiling the steel hooves to find the goat.
Oh.
Because they were the ringleaders of the full faith of the full moon that the investigation said, but
Yes,
they're
of course.
not really. Okay.
Oh, we did. Yeah, framed.
All right, cheese.
Shut. Ace of clubs.
The ace of clubs.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
Ruh-roh.
The community becomes obsessed with a single project. Which one? Why? Choose one. They decide to take more time to ensure the... Wait, how many projects do you have?
One.
The hospital
We have
and...
two.
Okay. So choose one. They decide to take more time to ensure that it's perfect. Add 3 weeks to the project die, or they drop everything else to work on it. All other projects fail. Fuck the steel hooves, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of considered.
Steel Hooves lost in the forest.
Fuck them.
The,
So you mean
the
that-
hierarchy of the top of the world is about to change.
Yeah.
Do they find the Goatman?
Wait,
No, so you're picking one to succeed automatically and the rest fail?
No.
No, it would.
You either choose add 3 weeks to one project,
yeah.
or one project fails.
Yep.
Okay, so what do we think?
Does
I
it
think
not
it's-
speed the other one up.
Mm-mm. It's either add 3 to 1 or
Yeah.
everything fails. So here's the thing: if this is the voice of the community, fuck the steel hooves. We
Yeah.
got a sickness. I think working on that makes sense.
Yeah, I
I
think
agree.
just focusing on the infirmary and not.
So they
worrying
can go up
about
to
the
9.
others.
So this goes up to 9?
It goes up to 9.
All right.
That's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Fucking steel hooves.
We could add that to 9, or we could just fail completely and have the infirmary.
No, it should go up to 9.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know if this is metagaming. I don't know if you care. There's a chance that we get into winter and it never finishes, and we can find them in the.
I love
That's
that.
true.
I love that.
I like that
Yeah,
a
we do
lot.
have weeks. Yeah.
Okay. And then
Nice.
your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Take
say.
down projects.
Yes.
So would this go up and
Yep.
then go down?
Yep.
Or- okay. So we go up to 9 and then go to 8.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
I was really hoping it would end up that way, which is just the steel hooves lost in the winter.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
What is this?
That is the hypothesis.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
good prophecy. What? Why are you allowing me to go top?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just really excited. I'm gonna go play Goat Simulator. When I'm home.
Yeah.
Me too, dude.
Very goat-centric land.
I'm gonna say.
You looking for inspiration?
Yeah.
We got to go back into the mines, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
And then you can start a project in the mines, or you can discover something new, or you can ask you can start a discussion and see where we want to go.
I would say a small group within the town that are very close knit. They know that they're not the faith of the full moon. Like they know for sure. There's it's like 4 or 5 people. They we know we're not. They're like, we're gonna go like during the night when they're out and about doing whatever they're
Right
doing.
house.
We're gonna go see what their shindig is like.
Cool. Maybe like a faction of serious dwarves, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tired of it?
Yep.
That could probably be just like a.
Or Faust allies.
Yeah.
You know?
Allies.
the Faustians
Faust.
versus
The full
faith of
mooners.
the full moon.
Okay.
I like Faustians.
So yeah, we'll do
We should
little.
probably.
Do we want the Faustian?
Yeah, what is-
Do we want
No, it's like, so if
I
Faustine
thought
feels like
Faust was.
doing anything for power, like not cutting corners, but like bargaining everything away. So Faustine, I think, is chasing that ideal.
do we want them to be like dwarves?
Up to you.
A central figure in German folklore who sells his soul to the devil in exchange for knowledge and power.
Yeah.
He's also an astronomer, though.
It's actually the exact opposite of I feel like the faith of the full moon is kind of like Faustian.
Yeah,
We're taking Faustine. And we're
It's ironic.
probably screwed.
Yeah.
It's ironic.
yeah.
He's a chill dragon.
Very
Yeah.
very unplanned. I just thought it was a cool. I knew it came from something.
I like it.
He's a necromancer.
I know that's why it's just like, what the fuck?
All right, yeah, a merry band of dwarves that know that they're allies of Faust.
Oh, I like Allies of Faust.
Hi
They could be
ho!
called Faust.
Allies.
They know they're chillers.
Friends of Faust.
They're chillers. They're cool.
Yeah.
They're like, we're gonna go at the night when the Faith of the Full Moon's at doing whatever around the mountain. We're gonna go investigate
Yep.
their cave, and that should take like
Maybe even just 1 week.
a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Rock and roll.
Really, it's like a nightly
Yeah.
incursion, but
Next. Whoa. Coming down to the wire here.
I was gonna say.
I think this is the 30-second poll, and we trashed 2, so we're up to 34. And it can end anytime after 39. Go ahead.
This is a 9 of clubs, so we're still involved.
The community works constantly, and as a result, a project finishes early, or a group goes out to explore the map more thoroughly and finds something that had been previously overlooked.
Let me see
Both
that.
of these are really good.
Cool. Yeah.
So what's the first one?
Community works constantly, and as a result, a project finishes early.
Infirmary could be really nice to have early.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Someone's-
really need to knock.
You
What
could
is
go
it,
in
Kelsey?
early.
Someone said this has been pre-recorded from the time cave.
Yeah. Pre-recorded live from the time.
live from the time cave.
The cave that make you old.
That's great.
I would imagine being up here, we don't have.
I'll tell you, our abundances are still trade, lumber, information, and precious metals.
Yeah, trade
Scarcity.
is.
Scarcities, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, let me check scarcities again.
Trade, lumber, information, precious metals.
With musical
For
guest
the sake of
host.
information, they're going to start taking a hot air balloon. For information, they're going to fly out kind of over the ocean because they can't really see that far on the ocean, but like Fellwings had to come from somewhere. I think they're going to start flying out over and inspecting to see,
What do they
just like
find?
garnering
Yeah, what do they
information.
find?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It instantly gets
Yeah.
it. I think once you get, it's almost comical. As soon as you cut past the coastline, you can start to make out the shape of like a giant, like Casterly Rock style, like
Oh, wow.
huge kingdom, like way across
It's
like
like
a
right
bay
there.
or something. Yeah, like you can't see it from the top of the mountain, but it's like if you like
Any amount of
Yeah.
time spent traveling.
5 minutes forward, you're like, oh shit, look at that. But you can still like barely make it out. It's just like kind of foggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can start to see a shape of something.
Okay. So
And
we
then-
find a huge kingdom on a rock, but very far away.
And
Go
we
draw
also
your kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
Kingdom.
over way. I'm gonna draw.
Across the ocean, yeah.
Here's guys flying hot air balloon.
Yeah, the explorers. Hey, this is an exploring group. Like, is it a family? Are they people responsible as explorers? Like, what about the explorer lord?
I think that this is the first group of adventurers that like
Sure.
are back.
Yeah.
Like after the gold rush ended, this has just been a town, and like this is the first group of adventurers that shows up and they're like, "Hey, we're ready to do adventuring work if anyone wants." And the town is like, "Well, yeah, actually, we have some weirdos." If you can go check that out.
Do you like that?
Yeah. Because those guys also bring information from us. Yeah, we discover new information, and they tell us they just went through a smaller, not smaller, but town about the size of ours, maybe a little bit bigger, like 20 miles away or something, where they had a strange artifact found by a young boy, and then a few days later, a ship pulled up with a bunch of dragons on it.
Oh, in a different place. Okay, I like it.
Hmm.
So this artifact is some beacon.
That's like some kind of beacon.
Would you say that a new hand has
A
touched
new
my
hand.
Your expedition is also
Oh yes.
finished.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're
yeah.
investigators.
The dwarves are hi hoing down there.
And this is the two.
It's quiet. They're being sneaky, and they're able to squeeze
Right. To the
through the goat hole,
Right.
Nice. The goat hole.
and they see it's this very ornate giant temple. It's been there. They're like it's probably been here as long as we have, if not longer. And in the back of it, there is a secret entrance to the time cave.
Oh.
So the faith has direct access to the time cave within their temple.
What does that say about John Longhorn? Jason Longhorn. excuse
You
me.
mean the gold horns?
No,
No.
Longhorn. Because
The
he came
guy
back.
who came
He
back.
got lost in the time cave and then he came back.
Oh yeah.
It also makes you think, where did the faith of the full moon come from?
Yeah.
Where or when are they from?
It could be from
Especially
super ancient.
If your idea of walking backwards out of the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from
It could
the
be from the
future.
future and they're trying to stop like a catastrophe.
The Goatophacy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh.
The Goatophacy!
Yes.
Whoa.
They could have been working in tandem or.
By the way, I'm really loving that we're not touching the Goatophacy because that's gonna make it to the D&D game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll never be solved. I have the Queen of Clubs.
Ah, the Queen of Clubs.
Chelsea, the Queen of Clubs. Am I right? She's going out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I thought you meant like hitting, like clubbing.
Yeah, and she kills me.
The Queen of Clubs.
It says,
sticks and
disease
stones.
spreads through the community. Choose one. You spend a week quarantining and treating the disease. Project dice are not reduced this week. Or nobody knows what to do about it. Add health and fertility as a scarcity.
Oh.
Fertility. Oh, no.
No.
Maybe it's fertility of the goats.
True.
Oh.
Maybe the goats. Maybe all the male
they get
goats.
goat disease.
The male goats go
All
sterile.
their balls fall off.
No!
That's horrifying.
I like how they had this really cool goat tradition for maybe a generation or two, and it's like, I guess we're back to just being
We're
mountain
back.
people.
Turns out goats are hard to keep alive.
This is so tough. I want to do something.
Turns
new
out
so
Faust has
bad.
just been eating all their balls.
He's like, no, this one doesn't work as an eye. This one doesn't work as an eye.
Oh man.
They keep falling into my eye hole.
R slash.
Oh, we've not been marking down this. They're at least at 6.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I think.
Maybe 5 even.
Yeah, I think it's 5 because I think Chase and I missed it.
I marked it down to 8.
Chase added the 3 weeks. It was 9, and then he pulled it down.
Yeah, it was 9. I marked it down to 8.
8, and so it's a
6.
6 on yours. Yeah.
Yeah, you will take it down to 6.
I'm just gonna do it now so I don't forget.
Okay.
Disease. Yeah. I like the goat disease, I think. I think that nah, fuck you guys. We're gonna have a disease of the dragon skin coming back.
Okay.
Oh.
I think it like 1/4 of the whole town is just covered in dragon skin and they're gonna die. And Faust is just like, cool. And then he snaps his fingers and they stop dying, but they still have dragon skin. And he's just like, you guys are mine now.
Oh.
So I don't know. We still lose health and fertility, but these people are like really sick, and they're just kind of like, okay, I guess we have this now, yay! I don't know how to draw them, where to affix them. I'm just gonna draw dragon people again
Yeah, why not?
because now we have them again.
Dragging these people.
What'd you say?
The dragging these people across your room.
Dragon bees. Yeah, and then projects. This one goes down to 1, and then this one goes to 6, and I already marked it.
Do you know, for the one game that Matt's going to want to play in the next X amount of time, how fun it's going to be explaining the Goatophacy to him?
Oh my god. Oh no.
He's gonna be
pissed.
It's gonna be like, is there hot dogs in it?
That's
I
what
read it. Is there hot dogs in it?
Hey.
Never know.
This town needs a lawyer.
Yeah, a goat lawyer.
I am going to start a project. I don't even know what group of people this is, but some people are pissed that Faust took away our dragon eggs. We want to grow a dragon of our own that isn't Faust. We want one that's on our team. And so I think a bunch of people are going to try and sneak into wherever he's keeping them, find them, and then steal them back.
Okay.
And I don't know what that's going to look like. How do I draw like a burglar? Like,
Bag of
Asian
money.
mask. Yep.
yeah.
Bag of money, yeah, bag of money.
Can you
Bag of
imagine?
eggs.
Weird that things are being stolen and all the steel hooves are gone.
That's so
weird.
strange. That's so strange.
Could you imagine?
So they're trying to steal the dragon eggs?
Yes. How long do we think it'll take for them to find and steal dragon eggs from
Probably
Faust?
that's like a week, right?
Yeah.
It's
probably
like he's
just
right there.
in his
It's,
ass.
it's a week to figure out if
He's right there.
in his ass.
1.
Just give him some magnesium.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Roll it again.
Okay, Danny turn.
My turn.
Imagine you're like,
Should be getting close to winter. We haven't got
you
there.
have
Yeah.
geckos or something like that, and you look in there and you see them making a tiny human being, and you're like, hope they don't try to overthrow me with that.
Jack of clubs.
A project finishes early. Which one and why?
Oh,
They're all at one.
No, the
Goatman isn't.
Goatman.
Goatman
The
is
Steel Hood's investigating the
I
Goatman.
don't want Goatman to be good.
All right.
Yeah, what if it is and it's
Yeah, you can.
Do
have
I
that-
get to decide
It says
the end?
which
Yeah,
one,
if-
why.
So if you finish something early, you say why.
Yeah.
The
It says
original
it finishes
creator-
early. Which one, why?
Okay, well, the only logical one is Goatman, because everything else finishes.
Okay. What happened?
The steel hooves were sent into exile on the Goatman by the fate of the full moon.
Which not everyone knows.
Yeah.
Just Layla straight hair.
Yeah. I think only one of the steel hooves returns, carrying like the helmets of his dead family, but he has like short-term memory loss. He doesn't know what happens when he walked out of the forest.
So they don't immediately kick him out because they want to know. So they.
He
lock him
also
up
they're not
somewhere?
sure if he's gonna tell on who kicked him out or try to like cause an uproar. Or
Well, it was public. He got kicked out as a result of the trial. It was like
Yeah.
a sentence.
Yeah.
So, but I like the idea that they're keeping him around because he might know something and
Yeah.
they don't know.
They're like, we're gonna lock him up for questioning.
Yeah. I don't know how to denote that.
You could just put a guy next to the Goatman and then
He has a
question mark.
question mark because he's got amnesia.
This is the last remaining steel hoof.
Yeah.
What is their name? I feel like
What's the head of the steel hoofs?
I don't think we named.
we never named one.
Yeah, we didn't name them. So it's up to you. What's the name of the Steelhoof family head?
Archibald.
Archibald is
Yeah,
good.
run it. Archibald Steelhoof.
Archibald Steelhoof is
All right.
hilarious. Damn.
He's like, what?
Hand over blip. And then the burglars are done, right?
So infirmary's done and stealing stuff is done.
Okay. Which one goes first?
I'll do infirmary. It's just an infirmary and it'll help us. Maybe they take the
You solve our health scarcity.
solve our health scarcity. I think we also like start to investigate. Maybe that's my new project. We're gonna investigate the
The
mushroom.
Oh, yeah, good
dead
idea.
mushroom guy.
Yeah.
has it gotten worse since it's been like 8 weeks?
I don't know who made the mushrooms.
I made the mushrooms. I said it was on the body, and that they dragged everything out of the mushroom cave. But if you're saying they're investigating, I'm cool with you deciding it's because it's starting to spread more, or it's. I find it very funny that everyone's like, "I'm not touching that" for like 2 months,
Yeah.
and they just left it there.
3 weeks on the mushrooms.
Okay,
You need to
But we don't know if it's spread more.
Can you
We
turn
have
the, can you turn the board
to
like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
we have to investigate to find out if it's spread.
Okay. Cool. All right. We're getting down to the end here.
10 of clubs.
Ooh, the 10 of clubs.
I think this might be our last.
Harvest is here and plentiful, at an abundance.
gotta be
Or
there probably.
cold autumn winds drive out your enemies. Remove a threatening force from the map and the area.
So
Oh,
this is good. Either abundance or remove a threat.
imagine this is how Goatman ends.
Just
like,
gone now.
bye. He goes, bye.
He's like, I gotta go to my summer home.
I'm gonna say add abundance.
Okay, what do we have? Harvest is
Um,
here and plentiful, at an abundance.
What do we already have? An abundance of?
We have an abundance of food, information, and goats. And
Of course, the goats.
things that we have scarcities of are trade, lumber, precious metals, dragon eggs, I guess. I
Oh wait, we
think
never
I
did your stealing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They fucking come back and they have a bunch of dragon eggs, and they're just like, yeah, he like wasn't even protecting them. He just put them somewhere. Like we don't know why. He just doesn't care about them, but they're fine, and they're good. They're still living.
Cool.
I think the abundance maybe will be precious metals. Like maybe somebody found a new pocket in the mine that hadn't been discovered yet.
Fucking rich.
You think those dwarves maybe investigated again? Like they went out another night and they're like, we just found a whole.
I
thing."
think
Or
they're
maybe-
like gonna stay away from that one just because they're like
Maybe
tiny.
the landslide uncovered like
Yeah.
a bunch of new-
something over here on the side will be like
Oh yeah, there's still just
gemstones.
mummified bodies. We're just like,
Yeah.
got them.
Cool.
Gold
They
ones.
have to dance
That's
the
weird.
line of like, are we gonna get really old for mining this? Probably. Is it worth it? Fuck yeah. We got a bunch of silver now. Huh.
And then project or discover or discussion.
down to 2. Oh. And then this was
That,
Oh,
That's the question mark?
that's done.
That's just an
Okay.
extra. I didn't
um,
realize I was doing it in red, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And then I think I'll start a project. There's going to be like some unmarried people or like ungoated people.
Ungoated.
And they're gonna
They're goatless.
They haven't gotten their goat yet.
Yeah, of course.
They haven't gotten
perfect. That got it. They're going to set sail, or maybe they'll start building a boat because I don't think we have a boat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So okay, they're gonna start building a boat so that we could possibly go across the land, but it's definitely gonna take.
Oh,
We could just recover the Dragonborn's boat that is still sitting
Oh
on
yeah.
the
Yeah, we
It is
also don't know what
still
happened to
sitting on the shore, I guess.
So we didn't
true.
destroy it or anything.
We don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Someone, Faust, outed them as
Yeah.
imposters.
Right.
They were sus.
Oh yeah, they left.
Oh, maybe they took their boat.
So they might have taken their boat.
They might,
Yeah.
It's up to you. No one said what happened.
Yeah.
I think they took their boat.
Yeah, we
I
could build a
think
new
they-
boat. We could
So we're
build a
gonna
new boat.
build one.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Never.
What?
The Felwings were ousted and they took their boat and they went home. How do you think they felt? They were like, those guys fucking suck. Let's get all of our army and go and attack
Well,
them.
Well, no, because they went
also-
to the other place.
They
the
could.
other
It could have
weekend.
been them. It could have just been other. God,
Yeah.
we don't know.
Yeah,
All we
I
know
guess
is that Dragonborn.
Oh
Showed.
yeah, the new Dragonborn people arrived at the other town.
Yeah. We don't know if it was them. Just
Maybe
like I guess we'll
like
keep going this way.
pirates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, maybe they're just fake pirates.
Yeah, maybe it's literally
Oh,
scammers.
There's so much.
They just don't have telephones.
Hello,
Alright,
I am a
alright.
Nigerian prince.
8 of clubs.
I've lost my wallet.
8 of clubs. Someone tries to take control of the community. What? No, I was in the wrong place. 8 of clubs. Someone sabotages the project, and the project fails as a result. Who did this and why? Or someone is caught trying to sabotage the efforts of the community. How does the community respond?
Ooh. Big decision time.
I feel like catching the saboteur is so much more juicy.
Yeah, that's well, unless. So what was the first one again?
A project fails because it was sabotaged.
It doesn't say they don't get caught, right? I can decide.
It doesn't say that.
No, it
It just says who did it and why.
Okay. Damn. Trying to decide how much I care about the mushrooms versus the boat. I think it's Jason Longhorn, and I think he's gone insane. But I'm trying to figure out why. I think
Probably because he went to the time game.
He's
Yeah.
he did go in the time cave. He did go in the
That's
time
Wait, did he
cave.
just went to the time cave? I thought he just went down there and came
I
back.
think
Well,
he
he
got
went looking
lost
for it.
in
We don't-
Yeah, I think he got lost.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. That's what the time cave is.
So
Oh
did he successfully sabotage?
no! It's even better. Okay, it's definitely the Goatman,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not the same one.
It's a different one.
Two Goatman.
And he burns the boat down when they're going. So I think people even see this one, a different Goatman without weapons, like just torching the boats, and he gets caught.
Damn.
Does he have fire magic? Is
Yeah.
that why he does it?
Yep.
By
Yep.
getting caught, do we capture him and take him back, or
They just-
Yeah, like
It's
what
just that he's
happens
been
to him.
seen. He's
Okay.
been seen.
Okay.
Not like actually caught.
So we have a second sighting of a different Goatman with fire magic.
And then it says, how does the community respond?
I think probably like riots, honestly, because the legend of the Goatman has been a pillar of this community for a long time.
Yep.
There are 2 Goatmen. That is
At least.
at least.
okay? How do we know he's different Goatman? How do we know he didn't lose?
He
I think fire magic.
fire magic, but let's say he looks like a different variety
like
of goat
he
as well.
has
The
different
horns
patterns.
are different or something.
Yeah, maybe he
Yeah.
has different horns. So like, what
Okay.
the first one was a weapon goat. What kind of horns did he have?
I was thinking like curl.
Curl. Yeah, he has like slick back, like black horns.
Mm.
So and then
Destroy Chelsea's cool boat project.
yeah,
Yeah,
We just
loser.
started.
nobody gets to leave.
Except by air.
Okay, and then mushrooms go down. I'm sorry, Chelsea. I thought you liked mushrooms better. I had to make a choice.
I do like mushrooms better.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent choice.
Yeah,
Um,
great choice.
Off the
All
boats.
amazing. All amazing choices.
Yeah.
We are going to go. It's a tough call. I think we're going to go. Everyone realizes we're in a kind of a closed system here. Some people leave, but not very many. We're going to explore and try to find the artifact in the mines. People are theorizing that that's one of the only places that it can be found. So they're going to maybe go find it. I'm going to use a clock in blue because this was already in red. And I think it's a giant, scary, awesome artifact. It could happen pretty quickly, but not necessarily if someone's behind it. So I think 3 weeks.
I even think 2 weeks.
All right.
I think it's gonna be pretty quick.
So we're looking for that. And I goofed up my 2.
No, it's perfect. It's
Woohoo!
It's extension.
All right.
Okay. 5 of clubs.
The 5 of clubs. The parish arrives. Who are they? Why have they chosen your community and for what? Or
Well, we could end it.
a small gang of marauders is making its way through local terrain. How many are there? What weapons do they carry?
What was the first one?
The parish arrives. I think it means like
Some religion.
organized religion.
Ah. Well, we are.
We
We
got
could have a new faith that just shows up and they're like, hey, you guys fucking suck. So
I
we're gonna
could-
bring God here.
we're
Or a gang of
Protestant
marauders.
Christians.
Yeah.
Do
We're
they
Southern
arrive
Baptist.
to the town, or is it just
It
like?
just says arrives. Who
Bless
are they
your
and why
heart.
have they chosen your community and for what?
Okay. I'm gonna say. I guess it wouldn't be marauders. I'll just say it's a group of.
Scientologists.
No.
I
The lizard
definitely.
people are already here.
I want to do more with this side, so I think I want it to be just like a group of maybe just bandits.
Yeah, the
Like
Uh,
regular bandits?
Yeah.
Sure.
But I think that they also are like, we're trying to find a beast. They're from the woods. We're trying to find a
They're
beast.
like local tough guys, and they're a little too loud, and they stay a little too long, and drink a little too much of the booze, and they kind of strong arm their way through the community. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying I think they're there to ask questions because they're like, we had a camp in the woods. A beast in the night
Ah.
came and fucked us up. It looked like a goat. You
Like
guys,
Which
We noticed
which
you
goat?
guys are really into goats.
let's say it's the.
Is it a third one?
Could it be a tertiary goat?
It could be.
The tertiary Goatman.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
Yeah, let's go 3 Billy Goat Scrub. Let's say it's a third goat.
They're like, yeah, this goat.
Third goat. This goat has horns that go like down and like that.
Yeah, yeah.
What did it do? What did it do to them? Did it have
It
weapons?
slayed like 5 of their men in the night, tore up their camp.
Did it use magic? What was it? Because we have one that uses a scythe and an axe.
I'm gonna say this one was like this one was huge.
You just like pounded around.
Oh, wow.
This one was like the size of like a bear, but like
We
a
missed
goat,
the
yeah.
chance to call this town Blue Mountain State.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, they're there to ask questions. And
love it.
they're causing a ruckus, but,
Fucking suck.
This place does-
but we have an abundance of information.
Yeah, that's true. It says it says what weapons they carry, how many are they? And they sound like woods people, so
Yeah,
like
regular
axes and stuff.
Bows and arrows, axes, stuff like that.
How many?
I'm gonna say a band of like 10, 15.
10 to
Like,
15.
yeah.
Cool. All right, your project?
Name all of them.
Yeah, name all of them.
At least one.
Gorvald. Yeah, oh yeah. So this takes down
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Research.
Mushroom Apothecary is done.
Who did that?
I did that. I would say that they have found that the mushroom infestation is indeed spreading throughout all of like the organs, and it's starting. Looks like it's growing,
Oh,
and it's definitely magical.
oh,
And they haven't found a way to stop it.
oh!
That's great. You
Good
love
for
that.
us. We were eating that damn cheese.
They just huck the people off the cliff. They're like, you're doomed, sorry.
Yeah.
Go into the time cave.
Yeah.
Accelerate the process.
Quarantine them to the time cave.
So we can see what happens quicker.
That's terrible.
Oh,
We
that's
put a rope on,
brilliant.
put him in the time cave,
Wait.
pull him out.
Back.
Who are we putting in the time cave?
No. This is,
He's saying
We're doing science over here, all
it
right?
could be part of your resolution where they just like, we can't stop this. It's going in the time cave.
Sure, fuck it.
but we could tie a
We could
rope
do
to
another
them,
one.
put them in there,
Mushrooms
then
spread
pull
to
them
the
out,
time
and it's
cave.
like
They
accelerated research.
to quarantine the body and stuff. They just take it and they
You can
run.
make that your project.
Well, there is.
I just-
Yeah.
So there's still the mushroom cave. Then are we saying the body is spreading faster? Like it's not leaving the mushroom cave?
No, the mushroom cave body was brought to the infirmary for study.
Yeah.
We've discovered that it's fucking spreading into the body and we can't stop it. And then I think on Aaron's turn, he's going to do a project with it.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe, we'll
okay.
see.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't want to do too much in this, so we still have plenty to
Yeah.
do in D&D.
We'll discover something. We're gonna look off the mountain and near bottom of the world where the elf village was. kind of where the forest meets their territory, we can see there was like a giant, like a battle of some kind happening.
Oh, we're like watching it go down.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'll just put
Like an old battlefield or a battle that's currently raging?
Like it's nighttime and we see like magic being cast. and
Yeah,
everything?
yeah, it's
Alright,
nighttime.
we're literally watching.
I like that a lot.
there's some kind of altercation.
Cool.
Good thing we're safe on top of the world.
At least I'm safe inside my top of the world. Okay, we got to be getting to winter. I think this might actually this might be the last fall card, or it might be the first winter.
First winter card.
Oh.
5 of spades.
If we draw the king of spades, I believe
Does anything happen on that one, or is it the last one, or is it just
No.
it's just the
Just
end.
the
done?
end.
Done?
So any card after this could end the game. 5 of spades says winter elements destroy a food source. If this was your only food source, add a scarcity. Winter elements is the other one. Leave everyone cold, tired, and miserable. No project dice this week. Those are the 2 options.
So winter fucking blows, guys.
I was gonna say this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, let me take down
yeah.
take down
Okay.
the card.
I wrote it in blue. Sorry, so it's
No,
at
you're
1.
good.
Yeah, so this is down to 1 because of Chase's turn.
Yep.
Um,
So either no project dice because it's cold, or food scarcity, something gets destroyed.
You can kill the goats here now.
You could stop our milk. I like goat milk.
Or our information becomes scarce. Or our
That's true,
precious
too.
metals.
yeah,
We do have stuff now.
I think I'm gonna take a gamble here on this next card not being king,
Okay.
and say we just don't do project dice for a week.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that's the
Okay.
only project, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't if we don't find the artifact.
Because it's,
Yeah.
because
my
it's
God.
winter.
Yeah.
I think that it's very dry, and up here, off in the forest, we don't know precisely where. We see big fire
Oh
erupting.
no.
Like a forest fire or like a big bonfire?
You can't tell. I don't think we can tell from the map.
Okay.
Aaron,
We
this
see
is
that there's
really
fire
fucking
trucks.
insensitive.
We're in LA.
That's really fucking
I
insensitive.
actually,
to do
well, I did forget about that.
How
I
could you?
apologize.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have to
Let's
play.
see.
Fuck. What the? I forgot that I was in this side of the table.
It could end at any moment.
Okay.
And yes,
here
I
go
love
to
you
end
too,
the
Chip.
game. Ready? 2.
Oh my god.
A headstrong community member takes charge of the community's work efforts. A project then fails and a different project finishes early. Or a headstrong community member tries to take control of the community. How are they prevented from doing this? And due to the conflict, project dice are not reduced for the week.
So how would this work? Because we have 1 project.
I think I have to choose the second one to be honest.
Yeah.
The artifact, no.
It would be really actually kind of cool if we never found it after trying for weeks.
A headstrong community member, you say?
Tries to take control. How are they prevented? And due to the conflict, projects kind of hold up. We've got a dragon just chilling,
We do. We super do.
but he's not really headstrong. He's more chill.
He is really fucking chill. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's pretty
We actually haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, he's just hanging out.
He's just hanging out.
Okay. I want to tie this battle in really quick because it's just happening.
Yeah.
We have a magic fae person fly up the side of the mountain and show up, and he says, "You guys are gonna help us fight because we both live on this mountain. You guys just never pay attention to us. You're gonna go help us fight and defend us." And they're like, "What are we fighting?" He goes, "I don't know. I don't know what we're fucking fighting, but you're gonna help us because otherwise the whole mountain's gonna be doomed. Come help." And we don't do any project.
Okay. It says they're a headstrong community member, so give this person an identity. Who are they?
I think that this is. Do you guys know what an eldrin is?
Nope.
An eldrin is an elf that is super full of magic, and their body changes with the seasons.
Oh, yeah.
This guy is eldrin, and I think he just introduces himself as Magix,
Wow.
like Magus. Like, I'm the magic guy. Come help me do this thing.
Okay. Cool. Your project
Oh wait, I need to draw him.
and your project / discussion / discovery.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He has super big ears, by the way.
Big ears.
You know what they say
This
about
puppy
big
can
ears.
hear for miles.
This guy, he can hear everything.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah. No project. And then I am gonna go. I feel like starting a new project. You just discovered something new, didn't you? The battle?
The battle,
We're gonna do
yeah.
that.
Cool idea.
Yeah, but the fire is kind of like cool to say.
Maybe it kills Goatman.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's kind of
Yeah.
true.
That shit just gets wiped
Go
out.
man's like, "Ah!"
No, I think,
buckets
I think this turn is gonna have to do with just one thing. We're gonna
So
send people to the battle, and we're gonna help. And then, however many weeks it takes, we're gonna try and defeat this opponent and learn about it.
So our project is we're at war.
Yeah. How many weeks? I think a 1 week war.
It's got to be at least
What's the scale of this battle?
if it's a week to go
4
down
or
and a week to come back up. That's
Gotta
gotta
be at
2
least
weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks, I'd say.
Or I was gonna say 4 because it's not even including
weeks.
travel.
Let's say 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4-week war.
Like,
Yeah.
is this a skirmish, or are we like in the trenches? Like, is it gonna
I think
take
it's a skirmish
So,
mostly.
there's just so few of us that like if you talk about half our town, that's 25 people.
A big thing in my mind is that this is not only us fighting, so it's like us creating a fighting force, allying with the people at the bottom of the world, maybe discovering what happened to the people that went missing down there. You know, it's a bunch of things kind of tied together.
Good luck.
It's 9.
Someone goes missing. They're alone in the winter elements. Choose one. The community organizes constant search parties, and eventually the person is found. Project dice are not reduced this week. Or no one ever hears from that person again.
Holy shit.
Okay, well, everybody is leaving for war, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. I think it's really funny if we don't reduce the dice again.
Never get anything done.
We have like 3 turns go by.
Winter sucks, brother.
Yeah, maybe, like, while we're kind of...
No.
Yeah, Pat, while we're marching down the mountain. How old is Patches?
Patches, he's probably like 33.
Oh, so Patches just had a kid. What's Patches' kid's name?
Patchy.
Patchy.
Patchy Stronghoof. It's just like a little toddler.
Yeah.
And you know how in we're in winter now, so you know how in Ice Age, I'm really on Ice Age today. The
Fuck
kid,
the Ice Age baby is what
the
you're
kid
saying?
like slides away.
Yeah.
The kid just like starts to kind of wander off, and now they have to go. It's like lost in the winter, so they have to.
So does he die, or do we not?
No. We're searching for.
Okay,
him.
we search constantly and find.
Yeah, so
Thank God.
Save Patchy
these are
Stronghoof.
not going down.
Okay.
Keep the young strong.
And then you have a project or a discussion or something new.
I think our project should be kind of in tandem with this battle, is we need to make weapons. I don't really think we're prepared for that. So can I?
Okay, so arming ourselves.
Yeah, arming ourselves. Let's do a
I
little.
think we could do that for a week.
Yeah.
Draw a gun.
Kind of looks like a
The sword.
goat milk.
Dildo.
It's a dildo.
Here's the dildo.
That'll fuck you up.
We give the enemy food poisoning. Smart.
We throw mushrooms at them.
We threw our mushrooms at them. Thank you, Chad. Thank you. It's good. That's a good one.
Be a cool place for it to start.
4.
4.
Also, somebody dropped their wallet.
That's my wallet.
It's Chad.
It's my wallet. No.
All the animals and young children are crying and won't stop. Hold a discussion about this in addition to your regular action this week. Or a great atrocity is revealed. What is it and who uncovers it?
Oh.
That goes like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I like to think since milk is our main food, we're like marching to war. Everyone's got like little baby bottles, like a
Practical
little
milk.
nipple on top.
Could you
They're like
imagine?
sucking on little like nipples. while
You
they're
guys know the
walking.
first bar scene you guys are into, it's alcoholic milk.
Milk.
It's like, give me a
White Russian. Could you imagine being one of the guys in the trenches of war, and then they're like, "We have to stay another week. They're looking for Patches, kid." He slipped down the dirt mountain.
And then half of the soldiers are like, oh, and half of the soldiers are like, everything for Patchy.
That kid's the next big SpongeBob player.
What do you got, Chelsea?
I guess they're all crying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably because it's bitterly cold.
So are we holding a discussion about that?
Yeah, we'll discuss it.
Okay.
So the animals and the children are all crying.
All the animals and young children.
Yeah, it's just,
They will not.
it's cold. It's winter, but it's like unusually cold, I think.
Mm.
Maybe magic from the fight that we're sending our men to. They're like trying to get us weaker before.
I think that the young and the animals at this point are the most isolated they've ever been. Like, all the family members are leaving, so the goats of arms and the babies have no one to turn to, and I think that this is a problem. Like, we kind of need to... If we win the battle, but we neglect them, what was it for?
Mm-hmm.
I think if they're miserable because they're cold, we should bring them to the big fire.
In the fort.
Wow.
Wow, that is a really good idea.
Perhaps we can rely on Faust to take care for our community while we're gone.
I was gonna say Faust. That like it's colder than it usually is, so maybe we can ask Faust if he has anything to do. He's the colors of winter.
Yeah.
Maybe he's making it cold.
Wow,
Just
just
make
as good as bringing them to the fire.
And then I think,
You know what? There are good ideas and there are bad ideas. Okay?
Chelsea, did you want the last word on that
Who's
discussion?
to say which is which?
Yeah.
Did Chase say something?
So the last word is.
Yeah, that's true.
And so that means
the fire.
Project X for now.
We'll beat it.
that's
And then
that.
the other half will.
so we made
ask
Make
Faust.
weapons. What happens?
We have weapons.
Nice.
What kind of weapons are they?
They're swords and axes and battle axes and martial weapons.
I want to hone in on this for just a second. This also, to me, reads as like how people could train to be classes, like D&D classes.
Yeah.
So, like, is there a branch of like Rogues Guild and Fighters Guild, or maybe it's like we train to be barbarians? Like, what? I want to attach this to some group so that we can associate with them.
Oh, it's the beginning of an adventurer's guild.
Not bad.
I don't know what an adventurer's guild is, but sure.
It's where people go to like pick up jobs
Yeah.
and like get training.
And
stuff.
basically, they're just like, hey, someone needs to be in charge of fighting and assigning jobs in the mountains.
Patches is the owner of the adventures. now Ryan will have to play him, and he will get to speak to the SpongeBob champion.
I like how he made Splungeball, and we just assume he's good at it.
That's
He
true.
just made the sport.
It's because every time he does bad, he goes, "Actually, that was an illegal shot."
Yeah, actually.
Run with that.
Okay, so the adventurer's guild.
Patches adventures.
And does that mean we found the artifact?
Use Splungeball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we found the art. Or well, we went looking for it.
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
It's
We
up to
went-
Ryan whether we found it.
So we went looking in the mines. We did find it, but it has grown like far larger. Whatever it was expanded and then like kind of not exploded, but like collapsed into a bunch of pieces. And it will take some time to either set it up or get it out.
And then all the people in the mines come out and everyone's like down at the battle and they're like, where'd everybody go?
Yeah.
So empty.
Starbucks
There's only one person tending to it.
Guess I got a lot more
Guys.
kids now.
Okay. And then did we
Yo,
have one
all
more?
my
The
kids
war went
out.
down one as well, but that was it.
I thought SpongeBob was this weird.
All right, I've been counting cards. This is the king. It's not. It's a 7.
I think it'd be so funny if the king ends up being the last
The
card.
Yeah. All right. What's a 7?
What is winter like in this area? How do community members react to the weather?
Is that it? One or the other, or just
Nope. What is winter like? How do community members react? Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, the thing is, I like to picture on every other regular season, I feel like we actually look down on a sea of clouds, but it's so probably like dry and cold. We can see everything.
We're also at the top of the mountain. It's going to be freaking cold.
But luckily, one of our abundances is goats. So 2 things happen. One, everyone wears like goat hair,
Loads of
big
goat fur.
coats.
Goat icicle.
So everyone walks around like the Michelin Man, like this. But everyone also brings like all their animals inside for the night. So the town is like dark, cold, and quiet at nights.
This to me circles back to why we're such a goat-centric like society. Because in the winters,
It's
they
horrible.
are family members.
Yeah.
They are in the house. They are at the table.
They
and
sleep
then,
in our beds.
yeah,
They're
exactly.
warm as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then at some point we're like, okay.
And then we we have sex with them.
No. Hey! Hey!
That was the big reveal.
Look, they're a
for
part of the
game.
family, okay?
You're having sex with the part of the
That's the problem we take issue with.
I really want to know how Faust reacts to us because the community I understand with the goat pelts, but Faust is new here. and he's the biggest influence. I think.
So this is my project for the week. So I'm going to do a 2-weeker. And if it doesn't end, that's fine. We can have it be.
Sorry.
People are, there's a war happening. Everyone's separated. Faust has been here a while, but he's not a full part of the community. We are looking for something to deal with the bitterness of the cold. I think they want to build, like, instead of the school, which didn't work,
Yep.
some kind of bar or tavern, and he will be a feature of it, right? He will be in there, or able to like poke his head in and talk to us. So I'm thinking the name of the building is going to be Top Off the World, like a drink.
Oh.
And it'll take like 2 weeks, and like Patches can run it after hours.
That's so
If we're
good.
building
That's
a
really
bar called Top Off the World, I don't know if 2 weeks is enough. I think it might be 3.
Well, this is just like getting it up and running. Like it's
Okay.
it's
Here's
not
my
like
question.
It could just be an open air.
Who, if we're at war, who's building it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the less capable
The
people.
kids.
That's why
The
it might be
kids.
not fully
It's
built.
made out of Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just a bar top with stools, and then Faust is on the other side,
Yeah.
just like, yo.
Yeah, and like there's plans to fix it up, but we're at war. We just right now that's what we need. So I'll say it's like 2 weeks just to do a shitty version of it, and I'll
I love
draw
it.
a little mug. Oop, little foam.
Top off the world. That's so good. We're gonna top everybody off.
Yes, sir.
It'd be great.
Okay.
Chase it
Here
turn.
it comes, guys.
Don't king. Don't king.
End of the world.
Jack of Spades.
Oh, face card scale.
Ooh, an infected outsider arrives seeking amnesty. They have some much needed resources with them. Choose one. Welcome them in, remove a scarcity, but introduce an infection, or bar them from entry, and what scarcity could they have addressed? How does it become more dire?
Okay, so an infection. All right. What was the second one?
You either let them in, we deal with a scarcity, but they bring an infection, or we keep them out. What could we have addressed if they had come in, and how does it become more dire?
I have all these sexual implements. If you guys want.
No.
Okay,
No
I'm
way.
gonna
I
say.
wanted this so bad.
I have all these goats.
There ain't enough fucking for the
Well, okay,
goats.
so what if? I'm thinking there was that other town where they found the artifact.
Yeah.
Oh,
What if
yeah.
someone from that town arrives and it's a similar ailment, but it's not dragon skin. It's like, but it's something that like kind of infects
Some
the
beef
skin.
skin. It's
Yeah.
goat skin.
Go. He's like, I thought you guys would be way more chill with
Yes. Wait. Yes. So he shows up and he's got goat skin and he's like growing patches of
Yep.
hair and like there's a little horn coming
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of
yeah,
his
yeah.
forehead.
Are you letting him in?
So what is he bringing with him, and why are we letting him in, or why are we kicking him out?
I would think we see that and we go, fuck no.
Yeah,
So we kick him out.
but
'Cause-
what did he have that we're sad to lose? What's
He had something that was really, really helpful, and we
Yeah.
don't have it now.
The identity of the Goatman.
Yeah, information.
Maybe he escaped the
Yeah.
goat.
Yeah.
The goat.
Yeah, which would mean information becomes a scarcity then.
Yeah, I think that's fair because he had some kind of clue to the identity of the Goatmen,
Yeah.
and we're like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
Does this infected stranger have a name or a concept?
Oh, I also think you didn't take down my battle.
I did not take down the battle. Thank you.
So that's done, or it'll be
The
It
one.
will be done once you're done with your call.
okay. This ticks down. Did you take this one though?
No, that I started at 2, so you'd have it at 1, and then it'd be 1 on both.
And the guy's name.
Is he the steel hoof or no?
The last steel hoof is already back.
I was thinking he's from the other.
Yeah, he's from
town
the other
that they
town.
heard that.
Maybe
Is this the guy with the name that is the goat species? Oramenus or whatever it was at the beginning?
Oriamnos.
Yeah, Oriamnos.
Well, he's from a different town.
from a
Are
different
they
town
also
entirely.
goat-centric, or are they just a normal people?
They're not goat centric
No, but
at
he is
all.
a goat.
They're not, but
Yeah, but
their
that's an
community
accent.
has nothing
Yeah.
to do with goats.
That's true.
But one day someone just showed up and had goat skin. Or started getting
Bob
goat
Marley.
skin.
he could be a regular guy named.
I used all my good names
I'll
on
call him-
Archibald.
I'll call him Meladin.
Melon.
Oh, I like that.
He has Goatman info, and we say nah.
Nah.
All right, and then you have
So
Project-
this goes down to 0.
that's 1.
Okay, guys,
That's one,
I'm
that's
so sorry to break the news. Our adventuring party's name is the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
This was
For the
at
greatest
2.
It was at 2 on my turn. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
at 0 now.
Yep.
So that's a 0.
So that's
The battle.
What happened in the
that's-
battle?
Okay, so we fought and we push back whatever force this was.
How do we not know what it is for 4 weeks?
I think that a lot of the fighting is like
confusing?
in snowstorms, and it's just like attacks going through, and then we hear like our arrows landing and our spells blasting, and then when we go to see the bodies, it's just like impressions in the snow of humanoid forms that are just like empty. So these could be like both,
Yeah.
or they could
I like
be like people that like they pick up their kind and they leave,
Or this could be
we
just
leave them.
entirely a prank.
Yeah, or it could be a huge prank.
It could be a distraction.
Yeah.
I think regardless, Magus, after the war, is like, this is the most that we've ever had kinship with the people of the mountain, and there is this huge feast between the top and the bottom of the world, and
Can we do it at the bottom of the world first, and
Yeah.
then next week we do it at the
every-
top of the world?
Every year it's a different.
Oh,
and now we celebrate Christmas.
And they do like a battle reenactment.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
they just have a big snowball fight.
Yeah.
just like
Or it's like
Thanksgiving
on this-
happened in real
Or it's like
life.
on the winter solstice, it's down at the bottom of the earth, and on the summer solstice,
Oh,
it's at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
So, so the big thing, the like big events that happened during this like 5 or 6 week battle, because it got delayed a bunch, is Patchy's son went missing and we found him. We beat these unknown invaders, and I guess what else? We got infected by sickness.
Yeah.
We push it away.
Yeah,
Just-
we
we
pushed the.
ousted ourselves from sickness. I'm trying to think of like a good name for this holiday. Oh man.
We also formed a bond with these other people. We call it Thanksgiving.
Oh. No, we're gonna call
Wait, what was the guy who came up and was like, "You gotta come in the fight"?
Mages.
Magus.
Magus giving.
No, it's gonna be All Bonds Day.
All Bonds Day.
Because it's a family bond,
Yeah.
it's a bond of community, and it's a bond between two
Battle.
new communities.
Cool. I love that.
Ombudsman.
I'm drawing like a sun and then like a little snowflake and then like a table.
Cool.
All Bonds Day.
We could have been the Solsticers.
And then
That's not food.
the Soul Sisters!
The Solstice
that's not
Sisters.
food.
Solsticers.
I think that at some point, All Bonds Day gets shortened to just like Albans Day.
Yeah.
ALBONS.
And that's
All
when the Super Bowl of
Yeah,
SpongeBob is played, and on the top of the world.
Wait, we can have like Olympics and divide it up into winter and summer.
Yeah.
Like in the summer when they play Splooge Ball, and then in the winter they
Well, they're playing in the winter.
That's a different game.
we play that one too. What are you talking about?
Okay, All Bonds Day is done.
All Bonds Day.
You have your.
I'll say as my project, since Magus is now free, he's a powerful magic guy. I'm gonna say that they enlist a project to have him help put the artifact together.
Oh.
That's fucking sick! Let's go!
And in case we draw king and close right now, I want to get some like info one way or another. Does he know what it is, or think he knows what it is, or is he studying it?
I think he's just really smart, and he's like, I can do it.
How long do you?
He
think
looks at it, he's like, IKEA instructions.
Yeah,
Okay,
How long do you think that would take him to put it back together?
I think 6 weeks.
6.
fair enough.
I think he needs to study it.
Yeah.
He needs to understand it. He needs to start putting it back together, and then he needs to like.
He needs to like. He needs to like survey the mountain too, like where it came from.
Yeah.
He needs to investigate the cave and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that. Okay.
I don't want him to finish this before the game. I want the game to end and this to happen in the world.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I guess we'll see.
We are certainly running out of time in the winter. Oh, that wasn't
10. Whoa, we're still damn
In,
young.
yeah.
in preparation for the coming year, the community begins a huge undertaking. Start a project that will take 5 weeks to complete.
They're going to send a couple of youngins in there, children. They're gonna have these big carts full of potted plants and stuff. The magic plants,
Yep.
like some of the magic plants we'd gotten from them. They're going in the time cave.
We're gonna make these kids old.
The kids are growing up.
We need
And
grown men.
They're speed running, growing the plants and using the time cave.
So they're basically sacrificing for the village because they're going to go in, like
Sending the
lose
kids
most of their
in.
lives, come out with.
Well,
full
you don't know they're
plans.
gonna lose most.
They could live their whole lives in there.
They could.
They could.
But they also could go in there and it's like a day is a week or something. So
Yeah.
they're in there and they're like 6 months older and they're like, look, all
But
these plants.
the
are
idea is
growing.
to help the village by doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
Experimenting with the kids.
They're just like, well, we gotta go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they go in. It's not like children. It's like,
It's like
I
babies.
actually
it's like
I got
less than a year old.
no. It's the boys. It's the boys. Well, that would be funny. Maybe some of them go in for the test, but it's the boys who couldn't lift goat over their head.
Oh.
This is how they prove that they're men. And so they go.
They're like, you can't.
I thought you were gonna
fight
say.
them.
I thought you were gonna say it's like the All-State Splunge team
No,
or something.
the opposite.
So like on this
We're
morning,
not losing the sponge team.
They were like-
hit it to the other.
yeah. On this morning they were like, if you can lift a goat, you can stay. We really need strong
Yeah.
people. We're
Yeah.
losing people, but if you can't, get in the cave.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
We need crops.
And right after Albans Day,
Yeah.
what a sad week.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's
The
gonna be
Fae
cool
are
as
like,
hell.
damn, y'all do that to yourself.
It's gonna be cool as hell. They're gonna come out. It's not gonna be.
And then a project or something new?
Yeah, this is the 5-week project that you
Yep.
make, but you also get a regular. action.
Yes, I'm going to say information. We get somebody coming up to the edge of our thing, and he is a fucking massive, like probably a little over 7 foot, like 350 pounds of muscle man. Comes to the gate and is like, "Hey,
He could be a Goliath.
no,
Oh.
he's a man."
He's a human?
That's it?
Okay, yeah, something new. It's just
You
a guy.
gotta draw.
Oh yeah, big guy.
Who is this new guy?
He's coming from the forest.
Okay.
Oh.
We don't know anything about him. He's just a guy.
We don't know his name.
He's just big,
Unless someone investigates.
big man.
He's just a huge
He's John
guy,
Bigman.
huh?
Yeah.
John Bigman.
John
Yeah.
Bigman.
John Bigman.
He's Bigly Little Bigman.
He said me and my 2 friends.
Oh.
A squad.
Mm-hmm.
They could play Apex together
Yep.
Oh.
I bet they're
and Rocket.
I bet they're the goats
Whoa!
at Apex.
All right, go draw your king.
Oh yeah.
There you are.
I'm gonna draw a card when the game's gonna
Well, chat.
end.
When
Well,
Drew ends the
good
stream,
or
it's not
bad.
my fault.
Ace of Spades.
Oh!
The Ace of 4.
Now is the time
I
to
play
conserve
guitar,
energy and
okay.
resources. A project fails but gain in abundance. Or, now is the time for hurried labor and final efforts. A project finishes early but gain a scarcity.
Okay, so first, your bar didn't finish last turn. It does. It
Oh,
was-
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's a heartwarming scene. A lot of people were injured in the Phantom Wars, and
Phantom Wars is a perfect
That
way to
is-
put that.
yeah, and they're like everyone locally in our community. We did Albans Day, and that was fun. We hung out with the people down there. But this is for us. The community gets together, and I think for the first time, the dragon feels like he's part of the town.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so now what the fuck do I do? Because I totally forgot.
It's either a project fails and gain an abundance, or a project finishes and gain a scarcity.
You could fail all the kids in the bunch.
They just never come back.
We just look in and they're just gone.
You look at it. There's like dust where their shoes were.
Could be they come out, but they are crazy old.
Yeah, I like it. A project finishing early means like it's been less than a week.
I was gonna say it could also finish early and they're still all really old.
Yeah. Or it worked.
I like both. Both are good.
What are our abundances right now?
We have, I believe it is.
I think it's food, information, precious metals.
We lost information.
Yeah, we
because
did.
Oh, we lost
Goats.
information.
It's, I think, milk, goats,
Yep.
and precious metals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
Mm. Mm.
I want to finish a project and create a scarcity. Can I create a scarcity of something that we haven't encountered yet?
I think that's the
Just as-
that's what it
yeah.
tells you to do. Make a new scarcity.
Friends. Scarcity of friends. Never know.
I think I am going to do scarcity of friends.
Really?
I think I am.
How?
Okay, so the artifact finishes.
Whoa!
He like
really
is just
weird.
putting
He's a
things
genius.
together and he's working and it just starts like slapping itself together and like magnetizing almost, and the artifact is put together, but Magus is like the life energy is sucked out of him and he is dead.
Whoa!
And so all the bottom of the world people are like, you're done.
Oh,
Now it's the only holiday that they ever had. It's been
No.
going into history.
Our holiday.
So he's gone and we don't have any friends now.
Fuck.
Except
We
for
have
John
an
Bigman.
artifact.
We got our artifact.
Yeah. He got ash babied.
And now I get to say, he did get ass babied.
That's
Wait,
crazy.
he super does. He gets immortalized in a position of like
Oh.
fear and horror.
We give it back.
Which is gonna be great when the bottom of the world comes to check it out and be like, "How did he die?" And he's like there, like twisted in pain, like
Yeah,
good stuff.
yeah, that's great. Now
Do
we get to
we
decide what this
do
fucking
we
word
still recognize our half of Albon's Day because we don't
Yeah.
hate them?
Oh, yeah. I think Albans Day, like when it rolls around next year, people are kind of like, okay, we can have a day where we can play soccer and sponge ball, but we're gonna go back to hating you tomorrow. And they're like, okay.
That's funny.
Now I get to decide what the fucking artifact is, huh?
Only if people try it. It turns on or assembles, right? But no
Yeah,
one's-
it assembles.
is anyone around that's alive?
Well, yeah, I think he goes, and then like people are like, what was that? Oh shit!
I kind of think they'd be like, "What was that? Must have been the wind."
Yeah, no, I don't think that they do that.
Okay.
Keep it down over there.
Don't forget, we still have our.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Man, I'm wondering like, what could be a really powerful magical artifact that could define this town?
We don't have to have a full understanding of what it does. It could be something as simple as like people step through an energy plane or items go through it and we don't know.
It
what
could
happens.
be a way to control the time caves.
I was kind of thinking something like that. It feels so like strong though, and like almost like we would never do anything in D&D except for fuck with this crystal.
I think that might happen
That would be kind
Yeah,
of cool.
Just because it turned on doesn't mean it's controllable or that it will work more than once.
Okay, here's what it does. When we go into it, or into the cave that it is like in Magus died, the people who are near it realize something that the town needs and where to get it. And it turns out that this is like a mission giver. It's like, I know what you need and I know where to get it.
Question.
And it just, yeah, it's like a quest giver. And then there's this like power struggle where now people are like, if I have it, I'll know what I need. So I want this, and I'll know where to get it.
How does it mentally gives them the?
I think so.
Like
Either
they're-
mentally or it projects images in kind of like Gotapasy style of like, I don't understand all of this, but I can understand some. I think it's very much like fate oriented.
Yeah.
Maybe it interacts with the time gate too, but I like the idea that basically they walk in and it's like, hey, by the way, there's like a spring of fresh water underneath the mountain, go get it. And people are like, whoa.
Go get me
That
10.
bad.
Go get me 10 bare feet.
Yeah.
I'll give you some XP.
Oh, and then I have a project, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, project
or
dice.
discovering something new.
So this goes down. Where's the red marker? It's right here. Our kiddos, they're out there, aren't they?
That was brave.
They
Oh,
were
goodbye,
they were
Magus.
kids at one point.
I brought you into this world. I can take you out. You're not important. I'm gonna start a project, and the project is going to be giving Faust a cool haircut. Because he's bald as fuck right now. Look at that bald ass head.
Yeah.
This is not a joke.
You're gonna give him implants?
Yeah. Or like spikes or something.
We'll glue a bunch of goat fur onto his head.
Yeah. We're gonna style him up.
He is becoming a member of the goat community. He's getting a goat name, and he's getting his own
His
goat
goat
coat.
Extreme makeover
His
goat.
goat coat. Yeah, he's getting a goat coat.
So
He's literally getting a goat coat. That's so cute.
I don't know. I'll just do a
Give him like a cool mohawk.
A goat hawk. Yeah, that's it.
That's a scissors, I guess.
That's not bad.
Fuck it.
How long is that gonna
6
take?
weeks?
Yeah.
He's a big dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about 4 weeks?
Yeah, that seems realistic for a goat coat.
They've got edge clippers.
The
to
game
shape
starts
him
with
up.
Faust with like the puffiest fur ass coat.
Yeah.
Just being like, this looks pretty fucking good on
Make
me.
him into a giant dragon pimp. And he's like, yeah, I'm the fucking best.
King?
King of
Oh!
Spades. Jover.
Well,
It's so Jover.
so what didn't we finish? The haircut?
And the kids.
The
The kids are
haircut,
still in
the
the
kids.
Oh, yeah. They're Minecrafting.
They're-
Minecrafting!
What happened? We're
The
gonna
kids
show
yearn
up.
for them.
So
Open-ended stuff. We still have these fossilized bodies.
Yep.
So much.
What happened to the trade
lot.
expedition?
We have a
Expedition,
fire
like, I don't know.
raging. The water is rising. Fire on one side, water on the other.
the animals are leaving.
We have the forest
They're gonna
fire, so the
meet
water will
together.
come up and put out the fire.
The mushroom infection, the big guy
Mushroom.
who showed up with his 2 pals and said, hey.
Yeah.
And then we have What
Well,
else?
there's also the
There's
other
still a
artifact.
city out in the water that we
Yeah.
don't know about.
There's
That will
also,
assuredly send troops back to us.
we don't know it's associated.
The-
But also,
The Goatman,
Yeah.
The
Goat-
Goatman
the
and
Dragon Eggs.
there's
the
also the other
the
artifact.
goat officy is still
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
as well as the faith of the full moon is
Yep.
still around.
The artifact is in that. There's another artifact similar, apparently.
Yep.
In the
There
other
are just
town.
people with dragon eggs.
The curse milk
There are dragon eggs.
Oh, cursed milk machine. Yeah.
Cursed milk
still
machine.
there.
Yep.
And
What was causing them?
The phantoms could be from the ghost milk.
yeah, I was about to say they're gonna be.
They're
mad
just
at us for
hallucinations.
what
Yeah,
the show's
from the
getting.
milk high.
They're gonna come up to the top of the world and milk our fucking goats with the cursed machine.
Yes. Hey Chase, thank you so much for drawing Faust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like very scene defining, I think, for the rest of the game.
Yeah, no problem.
Folks, it's 7.
Yeah.
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 It's bedtime.
It is bedtime. We're gonna take all this info, digest it, chew it, come up with character concepts, make a world. No promises on when we figure out how to actually play it, because we gotta do all that stuff. This was fun.
This was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see you next time. Probably either making characters or maybe just playing D&D.
Yeah, one or the other.
And then it'll be at a random time at a random point. So just keep your eye out for Bob.
You'll have at least 30 minutes heads up.
Yeah.
And we'll be 30 minutes late.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Sorry about that. All right, well, this was fun.